Okay, both of these appear to be going.
Did you put any more thought into that thing I was talking to you about earlier?
That is very vague.
I think it was intended to be.
Message me
Actually.
on Roll20 about
About
it?
the game? I messaged you on Google.
I'll check
More
it.
windows.
I'll check it in a second. It's been a long week. So yes, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning into this latest session of the Argent Springs Explorers campaign here at ThatDnDPodcast. My name is Chris, one of the co-DMs, and I will be primary DMing tonight. There we go, nailed it. And I'll be playing the part of a creepy dungeon and its inhabitants that aren't controlled by the players, I guess. So let's go around and introduce the players, starting with Thrognar.
All right. Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm going to be playing Thrognar. Thrognar has been out on sabbatical for a little while, sort of trying to find himself since his god hasn't been working out. I think we found a workable solution, and I'm excited to get going tonight.
And Rona is next.
Hey, I'm Jordan, and I'll be playing the part of Rona Ironheel, former ranger. Currently, as far as anyone outside the guild can tell, she's just an average adventurer. She's been doing some moonlighting and has been gone for a bit. That's really about it.
She needs to work on her tan.
A little bit.
Moonlighting. Ha ha ha.
All right, next up, let's go to iTouch.
Hey, this is David. I'm playing iTouch, the elf druid guy who's been away for a while because out of character, I've been really busy. In character, I think he went off to work on one of those boring sideboard missions that nobody ever wants to go on, but he was like, oh, herb gathering, that sounds exciting.
So basically, the same kind of missions we're doing today.
Fetch quest, don't mind if I do. And we'll go over the resolution for that fetch quest in a little catch-up thing. Cora, what the fuck are you doing? She ran up the bookshelf and is like knocking stuff down. Stop.
Man, you have the worst animal companions of anyone I know.
Yeah, she's kind of an ass. Next up is Dralde.
Yes, I'm Stephen. I'll be playing Geralde or Gerald or D-Money or whatever. We can't decide.
Creepy wizard.
Creepy Wizard. I'm going to be playing Creepy Wizard. He's been very busy lately. He had Neve and Zephyr for slaves for about a day and a half. He decided pub crawl. And it went about as horribly as could possibly go. Don't ask. That's about it.
All right.
Ask a lot.
And next is Laz.
Hey, I'll be playing Laz, the luckiest goddamn ranger alive. Not really anything super special going on there, just kind of along for the ride right now.
That's fair. Looks like in the last session, nobody who was not present knows what happens because there was never a log submitted. So that's just a big kind of question mark in the guild
Zephyr
roster.
told us he was going to do it.
Yeah. And okay.
Then I got him drunk.
There's two problems
Whoops.
with that. First off, you trusted Zephyr, and second off, you trusted Zephyr.
He's kind of drunk at the moment.
He was supposed to be my slave. He was supposed to do whatever I told him. Then he didn't. Bad slave.
Yeah, he crossed his fingers, I guess. I don't know.
That seems like a total Zephyr move.
So if anyone says anything about the last two missions, Rona's gonna kind of smile politely, nod, and be like, "Sure, you did."
So we saw
Halcyon?
Sky whales.
we killed Halcyon and we saw like these whales in the sky. It's like, sure. No, yeah,
Oh,
I totally believe you.
you brought
And
that
I'm a
part about-
vampire. So what we're
Oh,
gonna do
yeah.
is before we get started on like any current pending missions, we're gonna do a quick little recap just to, if you wanted to buy anything or make anything or you had any tending business, we'll go over that real quick. Spend 5-10 minutes on that. I guess let's go down the same list we did last time. So Thrognar, do you have anything pending that you want to take care of before we head out on a mission?
No, I mean I'll probably quest up.
Oh yeah, you do. You do have that open slot now for Questyhood, huh?
I do, since we killed Halcyon, even though we apparently didn't tell anyone about it. Yeah. So I'd probably do that. Let me pull that up real quick.
You immediately got shit-faced after killing him.
Well, I was partially shit-faced during killing him.
There's a lot of alcohol involved. It's
There's a lot of alcohol involved, actually. Anytime we take Neem anywhere, man, like it's bad news. Yeah, not the emulator. I'm not the emulator yet. Okay.
Yet.
So which quest did we wind up deciding we were gonna do?
These y'all ended up picking. Please hold. I have it pulled up here. You ended up picking the missing mandolin one and the X pressing to pay respects.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do the mandolin mission, I guess I'll just take unerring direction to the mandolin.
All right, shit. That's
Nice.
All right, that's pretty good.
I mean,
I was like, I
Right,
got all
the
these
MVP.
things planned, and then it was just like, yeah, no, you just, oh, there it is. Fuck. Okay. So what do you have another boon you would like for your quest?
A mark of divine authority because I find it funny under current circumstances.
Okay. So we're gonna give you 2 obligations for your 2 boons. Your
Okay.
first one is going to be temperance. So you are forbidden from gluttony in food, drink, or pleasures of the flesh.
Okay. Fight ancient wisdom. Defy ancient wisdom. Okay.
And there's also what sort of holy services does your god like? I want to see if this is something worth pursuing. Like,
Well,
is there like
okay,
an
so-
hourly prayer where you have to stop on the hour and do a thing, or?
Well, here's the deal, right? Like, Thagnar's old deity wasn't really working out. Like, we couldn't heal anybody for
Right,
anything,
right.
right? So, I go from the guild, did the, like, Menanke equivalent of backpacking across Europe to find himself sort of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he has come back and he's decided that since all the other members of the group are doing it anyway, he's going to try converting to elfism. He's not an elf.
What?
He wants to be like an elf. Cause,
Are you wearing fake long pointy
what?
ears?
That is my mark of divine authority, yes, in fact.
Jesus Christ!
Really offensive.
Is pointy ears. And I also got a longbow.
Oh, this is
I just
terrible.
little bit.
elf. There's 2
Just a little
half-elves,
bit.
and then there's
Hey,
Ragnar.
Hey, I want to introduce a little bit of a conflict here. You're gonna have an oath of valor.
Awesome.
Forbidden, suffering an evil creature to live.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it.
All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do
Actually-
preparation-wise, or should we move on to Rona?
No, go ahead and move on to Rona. I'm good.
All right, Rona. I think we had a few things to go over. I can't find that
Yeah.
list over at the moment, but I'm sure you have it. You're usually the prepared one.
About that.
Whoops.
Anyway, I want to make Mason my devoted servant.
Okay, and just for those at home who may have missed that episode, what or who is Mason?
So we were breaking up a racketeering extortion.
That guy.
And so we were waiting for the guy to show up at the bar to threaten the bartender, and in walks Mason, a thug, who is apparently a poet that can't read or sing.
Mm-hmm.
He's real good.
Um,
Yeah, they're called
That is job.
posers.
to earn his trust, we invited him to drink with us and got in a drinking contest. And
And we sort of got blasted.
Yeah,
It was
it
bad.
backfired
It was real
once in
bad.
a big way. Anyway, he tried to make a pass at Rona, and she wants to take advantage of that.
Okay, so are you like meeting him at a bar or something, or are you trying to like bring him to your place?
So, we threw his boss in jail in that episode. So he's probably kind of facing the threat of being potentially exiled,
Mm-hmm.
since he doesn't really have a whole lot of skills. So Rona's gonna go around town looking for him and try to persuade him to come join our guild. And
Ooh.
at the same time, because she legitimately felt bad for laughing at him being unable to read because she was drunk.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fair. It's a little fucked
Yeah.
up.
Uh, and I mean, we did get him to lose his job. So she wants to help him better himself.
Okay.
You got somebody fired?
If you
Uh,
teach him how to read, at least
yeah.
somebody will write down what we did. It'll be great.
Yeah, no, that is part of what I'm hoping.
And we do collect strays.
Apparently.
Yeah.
We do, in a big way, actually.
All right. Now, how exactly are you trying to persuade him? Are you trying to use like logic, or are you like unbuttoning your shirt real low? Like, are you visiting with Ash and she'll teach you some
Oh,
of the
yeah,
bard
yeah.
tricks
So,
to get people's like attention on certain assets, or how are you doing this?
so no longer being able to access her ranger abilities, like she's really out of tune with nature.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go hit up Ash, and try talking to her about like how to, I guess, blend into this town better, because she didn't do that well before.
Okay. So you're gonna get a recommendation from her, and it's gonna be something along the lines of blending in is really no fun. You want to stand out, and I can help with that. Do you
Hey, I
trust me?
stand out.
Yes, and she's thinking back to the time where Ash was supposed to help pull an arrow out.
You got bet. Okay, you didn't. You kind of got worse since then.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's gotten significantly worse since then.
So like we're gonna have a quick montage of you like walking out of the closet with all these different clothes and standing in front of a mirror, and all you can see is the outfit because you're a vampire. Um, and she does like the smoky eye makeup and stuff, and does your hair all fancy, and then she pinches your cheeks, and there's no like color coming to them. She goes, "This will have to do. Have fun. Knock 'em dead. Don't." That's a phrase. Don't do it.
Great, and I'm probably strolling out into town looking for Mason at the various taverns because I assume any money that he has is being spent there.
Yeah. He's not at the first one you check or the second
Probably
one.
the one he was. Probably the one he was grabbing money from last time.
I don't
Because
think
he seems
would-
smart. He seems smart. I would check there first.
They actually say he hasn't been back since after he apologized and basically gave him the money he had in his coin purse.
Okay.
Um,
While I'm there, I'm going to slide over some money to pay for Zephyr's bar tab from the previous night.
okay.
Because I assume he just kind of walked out.
Yeah. Let's call it like 4 coin, 3 coin.
Cool.
Three's
Okay, I
good.
do it. I probably like took a look at him and just walked him out, and then I remembered.
Yeah. So you do eventually find Mason. He's not able to afford to get super drunk, so he's just kind of staring miserably at like a 3/4 full mug of lukewarm ale,
Okay.
and you get this weird, just this, and he kind of swirls it around and takes a sip, and he makes this icky face because it's really not that good. And he sees you, and he's
yeah.
like, his eyes widen a bit, and he looks happy, and he's scared, and he looks happy, and he's scared, and he kind of backs away because he's not sure what to expect.
I probably approach him without saying anything, just because, for one, my charisma is 8. I am not a
Ooh.
talkative person whatsoever,
Uh-huh.
but
You're not one of the sexy vampires.
You're letting your body do the talking?
Oh no, she's one of the sexy vampires. She's not one of the, vampires who can actually.
She's dexterous
Talk
and
to
bendy.
people.
She just, like, don't let her open her mouth.
She's one of the background sexy vampires. Is what you're saying. She's not one of the talky vampires. Okay.
and I'd probably sit down next to him.
Basically,
say-
she's a bruja.
Yeah, sure. And I basically just start off with like, "Hi, Mason," because like we told him to run from the fight,
Sure did.
because we didn't actually want him to get hurt.
Probably by
It
us.
takes him
There's
a little
risk
while
zone.
to meet your eyes because he's staring other places. And he goes, "Oh, what are you doing here? Why? I figured you were done with me after you guys finished your mission, or did you come back to laugh? Still can't read."
I really didn't mean to laugh at you, Mason. I'm sorry. I'm not normally that drunk, and I really wasn't myself that day.
Is this the normal you?
Not quite, but it never mind. Anyway, listen, I felt really bad that, we kind of just didn't check up on you after that incident. And she's like kind of looking down at the counter, like, she's not really quite sure how to phrase that.
Things didn't end super great.
I actually came looking for you because I wanted to see if maybe you wanted to join our guild. Like, you could have stayed and attacked us with them, and you didn't, and I think that's pretty noble.
If all it takes to join your guild is not stabbing someone in the back, I think I've got the qualifications you need.
Well, no, it's not just that. I mean, like,
It's
we
arrows in the
dragged you-
back. We use
We-
arrows.
we
Yeah,
got you
and
into
it's
so
more
much
than one
trouble.
situation, actually.
And just, I wanted to make it up to you. And I wanted to help you out so that you didn't get exiled.
Yeah, that not getting exiled would be great. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I can really do to help out, but okay. So why don't you tell me how you're going to convince him?
I am going to ask him to follow me, take him, like, to the guild hall, like, at night. I assume everyone's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna explain to him what happened after he left, that I died, making sure that, that his boss didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
And some stuff happened. I actually really need his help. But, like, I really think that he could turn his life around if he wanted to, and I want to give him that opportunity.
He's trying to move closer. I think he thinks this is like you guys are having a moment, and he tries to like grab you around the waist.
I am probably holding him, like, just a little bit away.
Like awkward
like,
middle
as I'm
school slow
talking.
dance distance.
Yeah, just like lock the elbows. Lock the elbows.
One of those nice Menaki side hugs.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, look, if you're gonna be hanging around, and if we can maybe be better friends, I'm up for whatever.
I am so tempted just to show him my fangs. Oh my gosh.
Wait, oh, fangs. I thought you said things, and I was like, hello?
I was not how I saw that going at all, actually.
I'm gonna have to put the explicit tag on this one. Do you want? Okay, so you've got options here. If you just feed from him and give him a little bit of your blood, he will be. I mean, that's pretty much how you make him your servant.
Yeah, no, I still want him
I was about to say,
functional as a person.
yeah, I mean the willing servant. That's kind of how you get him into your thrall. You could force it on him, or you can like give him the choice.
Sure, I'm probably going to do that because
Oh, just make him think it's some, kinky sex thing.
Thrall.
Hey, I'm into
I
biting.
can't.
Is that cool with you?
Blood play.
Uh,
Yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna straight up explain to him that, like, so I became a vampire and just, like, I really, really want to help you out, and this is the best way I can see that happening.
do you
Wait, so you say you want to help him out, but you lead with, "Hey, I became a vampire first."
I am not a charismatic ranger.
I feel like that's more of a wisdom issue. Like, what should I reveal to the random drunk person that I almost killed the last time? Yes.
I didn't almost kill him. I just let him fall under the counter when he tried kissing me.
he tries to pull you in a little bit closer, like not getting the signal, and he goes, I mean, do you promise to treat me good? And he's got a little like shitty smile.
Oh my god. I wanted to play this nicely.
But then I
I
decided to.
probably roll my eyes at him and I'm basically thinking fuck it and I just bite him.
All right, cool. Now you've got to. Are you gonna give him some of your blood while he's like woozy?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, good. Roll me like a d4. Wait, are you using the vampire knife? Just asking for a friend.
I have two abilities for feeding and to give someone my blood.
Uh-huh. It works.
Like, so as long as I do it, it just says, do you kill them or do you not kill them?
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
I was gonna ask you if you killed him, but I mean, based on what you're trying to do, I must say no.
I would need to be in a feeding frenzy to do that
Okay,
against my will.
gotcha. Let's
now.
see. Oh, excuse me.
So, I mean, does he struggle when he sees that I'm serious?
He's got a little panic, but you're stronger than him, so
Yeah.
the last thing you hear before he kind of goes like catatonic for a little while is, "This is hot," and then he passes out.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna roll the d4 anyway because like him saying that would probably startle me into laughing.
Yeah, and you're laughing with your. Yeah, okay.
But it's fine because when I feed him my blood, like it's a heal, like it's a 2d8.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's got more than 4 health. It's fine.
Okay.
He gets like
Fine, it's
real
fine.
woozy for a little while, and maybe he's like when he does wake up, like he still listens and stuff, but he's a little paler than you remember, and his eyes are a little sunken, and his nails seem a little bit longer, and he's a little twitchy. But I mean, he's still mostly him. It's fine.
Did I make him into a vampire?
Nope, not a vampire. Promise.
Not a ghoul either.
Not a vampire. Promise.
just a little bit of Ren.
Oh shit. Let's see. Okay, Jordan, did you have anything else you wanted to do? Did it disconnect again? Yep. Please hold. My internet is being an idiot again. This is good video right here. Resend message. Oh my god, really? Work. I hate technology sometimes. And that sucks because, like, I work IT. But everybody's got problems, I guess. I really wish I was better at video editing because I'd cut this part out, but I'm not. So I won't. I will write this down so I can cut the audio part out. We're at 25. All right. It looks like my internet is back, so we just gotta wait for this crap to reconnect.
And he's prancing a little.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Just a little.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Didn't mean to do that. Away! Away!
Just
I
put
leave!
the
I leave!
phone.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
What?
Chris,
He-
what did you do?
he-
We had an interloper in our chat.
We should have kept the Neve.
My internet cut out. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. Every time I stream, I get a cutout.
I was saying it was the vampire scene's fault.
Yeah, it was. Do you have anything else you want to do, or is that all the things for you for right now?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I wanna call on Death really quick if I can, or I can do that later.
Okay, yeah, I guess let's do that later so we can roll things along.
Yep. I think
Okay.
I'm done.
iTouch, do you have anything you want to do? I know you said you were working on that herb mission.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to have me out of town for a while. So that's why I don't know about anything stuff that's going on.
Yeah. So this, it was probably all told like a week and a half of travel to get it all done.
Okay.
So if you want, it'd probably be like, I want to say it's like almost 10 coin for the rations for that long. If you're one of them people, what needs to
Druid,
eat?
so
He's a druid,
by
it doesn't
nature
matter.
sustain, I don't need to eat or drink.
Oh yeah, it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
To move to mark off a ration, just ignore it.
So why don't you? Let's see. What do you think would be a good stat for rolling to see if you were successful in finding these herbs? So you've got to climb around in craggy areas, and there's also you've got to identify the right herbs and get them back safely. So there could be a bunch of things.
Okay, well, I mean, I could always turn into an animal that can climb really well.
That's true. So I guess let's shoot for wisdom to apply or to correctly identify the one you're looking for.
Yeah, I can like ask around in nature, be like,
Fucking
hey,
bullshit.
Where's the good herbs at?
But see, the problem is they don't know the human names for the herbs, so you still got to identify them.
I see.
Also, some herbs are poisonous for people that aren't poisonous for animals. And
Maybe if I can, like, whoever like gave the assignment, if they have a little bit left over, I can maybe take it with me, and I can, like, ooh, can I find more of this? I can turn into a bird or a goat or whatever sort of animal I need to, and I can like sniff it and then be like, where's more of this?
Okay, so you get to the craggy area. You've got a little sample of it left. The lady made you leave a deposit when you took that because that shit's valuable to her.
Okay.
And it could be one of 3 different plants. Like they've all got a similar smell, and like the bundle that you have is kind of dried up and chopped herbs or whatever this plant is, and it's like, okay, it could be part of the stem from this one, or it could be part of the leaves from this one, or it could be part of like the flower from this one. So if you want to just do a flat 2d6 for like a luck roll, if you just want to pick randomly, or if you want to use the kind of the information you've got as far as some of the other qualities of it, give me like a defy danger wisdom to pick the right one.
Sure. All right. Well, I'll roll defy danger wisdom because that would be better than just a luck roll. Defy danger wisdom.
Ooh, good.
That wasn't good.
No, it's
That was-
great. You totally bring back a bunch of herbs. Unfortunately, these, while they look the same and you get paid for them, This is the highly toxic variant of the Craggy Mountain Herbs. So you get like 75 coin for it, and your deposit back. But you will not be getting a mission from that lady again.
Oh, great. Well, hey, you know what? I have some good news, though.
You get 1 XP, so that's good news, huh?
Levels me up to level 3.
Hey, look at that! Every silver linings, man. Silver.
Yeah,
linings.
you know what that means, right?
What?
Is I get an advanced move, and I know what my advanced move is going to be because of the way everything's been talked about.
Okay.
As one of the advanced moves a druid can take is to gain one of the rangers' starting moves.
Oh God!
Uh-huh.
So
This is the correct option. Please,
Yeah,
join us in elfism.
I'm going to adopt Leg.
Yeah, Lang needs someone to.
This
Keep him in
is fantastic.
By the way,
I love it.
I touch.
I'll come
so
back
you
to
know
the
what
guild
you're
hall,
taking
and Lang will
on.
be hanging out, and he'll be like really bummed out for some reason, and I won't know. But then I'll talk to him, and maybe I will find out some details about stuff because I can talk to Lang just fine.
Just a reminder, he's a bear hunting dog. And we have a bear in the guild now.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
How's he
so
feel
you
about
got your
that?
hands full. He's
I guess
yours
I'll find
now.
out. I'll find out how he feels
Hey,
about
we
that.
should ask you now, David. How does Lang feel about the bear in the guild hall?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the bear.
It's a bear.
What do you mean? What do you mean when you say there's a bear in the guild?
Yeah, no,
hall?
I'm gonna
It's-
need some information on
It's
this
a
too.
fucking bear.
We have a new half-elf ranger.
Okay, well, let me talk to the bear. How does the bear feel about being in the guild hall?
Laz, how
Yeah,
does the...
yeah. I roll up, and Lang is Lang like gives me the doggy equivalent of like this fucking shit, man.
You see this
And
fucking
then I'm
bear
like,
over here?
what?
Like,
And
that
he's
ain't my
like,
job to
just
kill
go inside
bears?
and find out.
I guess let's evaluate the repercussions of having a bear and a bear hunting dog on the same quest at the same time shortly. Dralday, did you have a few things you want to do, or...
I have so many things.
Okay.
There was the entrance exams to the Wizard's Tower that you want me to roll all of my stats on.
Shit, that's true. Okay.
Yes, and that's just beginners.
Okay, so the first one, in order to get
So-
into the Wizards College, there are 6 different, basically like deans of the different fields of study. So the first one is basically going to do like magical blacksmithing, basically. So you're gonna have to be strong. So why don't you roll me a strength roll?
Which is 2d6 plus no modifier.
Great.
Good
Got a
news,
6.
Mark XP.
The second one is going to be sort of like a defensive magic sort of thing, and you have to be nimble. So you can't counterspell. You just have to dodge for these tests. So why don't you roll me a dex? 7. That's a little better.
Mostly dodge.
Roll me let's say a d4. Okay, you take that much damage during the tests.
Does my armor count against that?
No, this is magic, son.
I have magic arcane ward
Shit.
stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess.
Yay.
I can never remember the difference between intelligence and wisdom. Wisdom is street smarts. Intelligence is book smarts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. So we're gonna test how quickly you can memorize a spell and cast it correctly. So basically they give you 45 seconds to read something that's about 4 pages long.
All right.
And they judge you based on the quality of your output. So give me an int roll, please. Another
What
7.
the hell?
This is going so well.
Turns out Drown is not actually a real wizard.
So this one, the one coming up, is going to be more based on like the innate magic within you and just kind of the stuff that you've picked up over the years. So
Well, here's the problem. It's a normal spell book. I get my spells out of a cookbook.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't understand all these symbols.
The measurements are in the wrong There's no wrong.
You instead of like some crazy magic missile, you make magic meringue and you hit one of the instructors with it.
Yes.
Okay, so for this one,
Explode to taste.
basically it's like a freestyle dance thing. You have to, using what you've learned over the years, make your own spell and try to wow us with it. So this will
I already
be
have my own spell.
plus whiz, please.
Plus whiz. Yay. That's a great stat. That's a great stat.
Dude, look at all the XP you're just racking up right now.
It's amazing.
Okay. What's next? We got Con and charisma. All right. So for Constitution, you have to prove that you can master the elements, and in doing so, you basically have to stand on a big bed of coals and somehow manage to draw the essence into yourself and withstand it to prove that you are a master of these elements. So that'll be Con, please. Mediocre
is there something wrong with the
wizard.
dice? Is there something wrong with the dice?
It looks great to me from here, so I don't know.
These outputs are expected norms. Yep.
And this next one is going to be summoning
Charisma.
magic, and yes, you're going to have to summon some sort of planar entity in a very controlled environment, and make some sort of pact with it. They only allow you to summon something minor, so they give you like the basic, like level 1 imp from World of Warcraft kind of spell.
So headcanon, this is the morning after the pub crawl. So
Ooh.
super hungover.
Oh, great.
And I can't see it because people are talking. Where did I roll?
8.
It's better.
Yeah, so we got 2 failures and 4 partial successes. They converse for a little while and they say, well, I mean, we've seen worse wizards. Just not
And I stopped that time thing that was giving you guys trouble.
recently. Yes, that does help your case somewhat.
I'm not good at tests, apparently.
This will take some discussion. We will send a missive to you within the week with your final tuition, and if you can pay it, then return with the letter, and if not, then we'll pretend that this whole thing
happened.
never happened, for both of our sakes.
Sounds good.
They hand you a little... It's like a paperweight, basically, to say, like, hey, I visited the Wizards College, and then they snap their fingers, and you're back at the guild hall.
And oh god, that's painful.
Oh, yes. Just a little.
A little bit.
It's not as bad after the first time.
Oh good.
So we got that. Any other things?
I had a bunch of things. There was supposed to be a montage of some sort. Where was it? Yes, we were building the garden on the
Oh,
roof.
yeah.
You said there
So,
had to be a montage.
yes. So, yeah, before we end up leaving to go on the mission, Dralde pulls the 5 of you, counting him, together into the guild hall, and he says, hey, guys, I've got a plan. We're going to build a garden.
And we will have half-price potions. That's my selling point. Half-price potions. I don't think anyone's interested. I don't think they like
Garden,
healing.
awesome.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so we have 5 jobs, conveniently for the 5 of you. We need 1 person to acquire the lumber for, like, the planter boxes. We need 1 person to find seeds. We need 1 person to research to find, like, what kind of stuff would be best. We need 1 person to acquire some good soil, and 1 person to find some good water. Because the stuff coming out of the Menanke is pretty heavily regulated, and they're not going to give you any for a garden.
Well, I have the water handled.
Son of a bitch, you do.
That was, like, reason 1 of making the cloud way back when.
Okay, so scratch water off and scratch Dralde off. So, who wants to do one of these other things?
I'll look for seeds, I guess.
Okay. Who wants to do some book research or find or ask around to see what kind of seeds are needed?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, so are you gonna try to talk to people and get some secrets out of them, or do book learning, or how are you gonna go about this?
Go find Renee's daughter. She's an alchemist.
Let's go find somebody to talk to about these seeds.
Okay. Now, usually this is sort of like a closely guarded secret. If you want to try to sweet talk the info out of them, it's doable. If you would be willing, for every 15 coin you part with, you can add an extra 1 to your die roll if you want to sweeten the pot.
Is that what's happening, or am I finding somebody specific to talk to?
It's up to you.
The real question is, can I exert my elfie authority on them and make them respond to me?
As an elf, I command you. Hey, tell me some nature stuff, guys. What seeds,
seriously,
right?
Let's talk about nature stuff, in the elf way, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's say you can add +1 for your weird elf shit you've got going on.
Okay. Alright.
Are you 164th Elvish?
I think I am, at least. Although the number is going to go up the longer I'm an elf. So, because I guess I'm rolling a parlay. Then is that what's happening here?
Yeah, just like a whatever plus charisma is fine.
Alright, cool. +1 for being an elf.
Yes.
Boom.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. So they eventually part with a good bit of information. You have a feeling that they're holding back on you, but you get here's the basics you need. Here's some of the stuff you need for a little bit of the advanced stuff, but they don't tell you what kind of rare crap is the most valuable.
All right.
But you've got a pretty basic shopping list.
All right, cool. Blessings of elfdom be upon you, good folks. I will take this information back to the group here.
As you walk off, the person tries to learn to wiggle their ears. Not sure why. So now that we know what kind of seeds and stuff we need, Rona, do you want to try to go scout and find some seeds?
Yes. So I was pointed in a direction to find them, or?
Basically, you were told here's what you need to look for. So
Okay.
it'll probably help narrow down the list a bit.
Can I try using my previous life ranger scouting to comb through wherever I'm looking?
Let's say yes, but you'll take -1 to it since that part of you just seems like it was so long ago for some reason.
Sure, it's still a +2.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to completely remove the bonus, but having it just be not as good.
Yeah.
feels
No,
good.
I agree.
10. Very nice. You find every damn seed on that list, and you find a good amount of them.
Cool.
So now we need somebody to acquire lumber and somebody to acquire some good soil. So we've got,
I know how to help with soil.
Are you gonna poop?
Well, we have a dog and a bear.
Shit, you do. God damn.
Exactly, shit.
Exactly. We have bear shit available.
Okay, well,
And
yeah,
also some woods.
that's fair, I guess. You guys can knock
I've
that one
been
out with
thinking
some
about this for a
poo.
while.
Are you up some laxatives for the bear? Is that what's happening?
Please do not give the bear laxatives.
No, just in the week or so since all the animals have been around, just every time they go poop, just shovel it into a bin. What are you doing? Nothing. Wizard things. Not important.
Secrets, and he hisses and runs up the wall. Okay.
Your bear poops everywhere.
We have Killian incoming.
Oh, sweet. So Laz and iTouch. Which one of you wants to go find wood?
Not
Wood.
an A.
The druid doesn't want to go. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, in this area,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wouldn't it make more sense to have it made out of clay or something?
okay, let's say acquire materials to build boxes, not necessarily lumber, because now that I think about it, that was not the best idea. Oh, excuse me. No, this
But we're not building them out of bear clay, just to be clear.
No, the bear clay goes on the inside.
So who's acquiring the materials, ranger or druid?
Yeah, you don't have to leave town if you don't want. You can go to like the market and see if you can find the materials, or whatever. See if you can find like a decent price for it if you don't want to leave town.
Knock down the neighbor's building, whatever.
Sneakily steal them off of all the buildings in town.
Ooh, I just realized. I think command would be separate from the animal companion.
No, those go together. It's fine.
Do those go together?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so you're good. You get.
He's not trained in searching though.
Well, let's see then. I'll roll it.
Well, someone has to.
You doing?
I just gave myself
So-
instructions.
So it didn't work.
Decent. You're able to find stuff to make some decent-sized boxes that will probably last for a little while.
That's all we can ask for.
Yep. Of course, it'll take a while before anything grows, but we've got that started.
Excellent.
So we got that. Any other things?
Introduce Killian.
Has he shown up?
Ta-da!
He has
he's
shown
there.
up. Hello, Matt. Hello, Matt. He's not here yet. Y'all lied to me.
Well, he's in the channel.
No,
Maybe his microphone's not working.
He might still be setting up.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. I was also making a new cloud to give to Renee since she left the guild.
Yes. We worked out
Which,
the stuff for that.
which you said I took a D8 damage. I rolled that earlier, so I'm down 6 hit points right off the bat for this
Okay.
mission.
Yes.
And yay, we're going into the dungeon. This works well.
Yup. I think it'll go pretty great. And yeah, you were able to hand Rennie not hand it, but give Rennie a cloud to follow her for all of her days if she so desired. So she'd always
So
have
that she
water.
doesn't end up exiled with no water.
Yep.
Then I infused the water from Quam's bowl into my cloud, because that seems like a smart thing to do.
Yeah, about that. Did you that it'll take the previously granted enchantments from your
So it won't have the arrow.
yeah, it won't have
Enchantment.
like the seeking thing, or there could be other downsides to it.
So I'm free from.
I
being
think you're
rained
going to be free.
Ah!
Maybe so.
That's a darn
They still count as
shame.
projectiles though, so
on. Oh no. Actually, you know what? It's fine when we're outside. It's fine.
wait,
I mean-
since it's Quam's water, isn't it holy water now?
That's what
Oh,
I was thinking.
no.
That's why I didn't want it to anymore if I was doing it.
It's also moving water.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
wow.
I would be weak against the rushing water bit, but not the holy, because so Rona's vampire weaknesses.
I'm not gonna make you unable to cross a cloud.
You're so good, though.
Andrew might.
Yeah, it only counts if it's liquid water.
Yes.
So
Because
so
it only counts because it's liquid water. You argument why? Because vampires canonically can turn into fog.
That's true.
yeah.
Read Dracula.
So my vampire weaknesses are I cannot enter a private house uninvited. I cannot cross rushing water, and I'm weak against silver.
Silver. Ooh. Ooh. Thank
Yeah.
you for telling me that.
No, I know. I kept that under my hat on purpose because I knew.
You didn't keep it on your
You
head
guys
at
would
all.
be
This
like-
is the first session you're a vampire, and you already told me your secret.
I know.
You told me how to kill you. That was your first mistake. Anyway, we need to get this thing rolling because it's been like an hour and we haven't even gotten into the
Oh,
damn
boy.
dungeon yet.
Like I said, I had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No.
I think that was most of them. I think.
Then there was just brewing potions because I had some
Yes.
herbs and stuff left over.
You've got the recipe for like a basic healing potion. Anything else will take a little while to decipher. But
Yeah.
instead of having to buy one for 50, you can make one for about 25 coin worth of materials.
Which I
So,
did,
Yes.
and if anyone else needed some,
yeah, if anybody
Him as
wants
well.
to buy some from him, I'm sure he'll set up a lovely barter system. Let's see. Uh-oh.
No, he's a beer back.
Oh, okay.
Laz still needs to do something, I think.
Yes, I was going to say, Laz, do you have anything you would like to do?
I need to do some quick shopping.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Would I be able to buy? I've been looking at this, so I already know like how much this is going to cost, unless the price wavers for some reason. So I'm just looking at the site. 2 rapiers, 5 throwing daggers, and 1 ration.
Yes, as long as you've got the money, you can do it. You can be make sure to keep like your load limits in mind. As long as you
I
can
am.
carry it, you can. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Ratios on those are just mind blowing too. I love that. 1 ration, but 2 rapiers.
2 rapiers.
so I'm glad
My
Thrognar.
priorities straight.
I'm glad Thrognar is going to be like a magnet right to the mandolin because oh boy, we wasted some time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, and I'm gonna turn to the right when we get into the Menonki. There's magic that way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I want to have True Seeing running all the time, just so we're up on that.
Didn't you have to cast it?
Yeah, I do. When I get an
You're
opportunity,
wrong.
with my when I come back up, when we're on somebody else's thing. So right now,
So yeah, just make sure you mark that off on your sheet money wise, and you should be good. Wait, where the hell's True Seeing?
It's a priest or cleric spell.
Level 5, I think.
yeah,
Cleric spell. I thought.
cleric spell that sees through all illusion and deceit. It can just be kept up, apparently.
With the -1 on going to cast other spells.
Yeah, to cast other spells.
How do you have a level 5 cleric spell?
I'm a level 6 paladin that took the paladin.
Jesus
ability that gave
Christ, you're level 6?
me- dude! Ragnar has
There have
Every
been
session, and you roll really badly.
Seriously, I've been in all but 2 sessions. It's been crazy. I have bowed out.
actually
so that I-
3.
I bowed out because I've been in too many sessions. But I'm like, yeah. Neva's level 5, man.
Okay.
Apparently.
Shit. No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
So I it'll be fine. Just don't
Yeah,
ever
have
try to
that.
lie to me ever.
Plus, we have that monocle of True Seeing that me and Killian are going to be kind of
Fighting over.
a little bit. I
Okay.
don't want to look at me with it.
Ooh, yes. Okay, this is gonna be great. I like this. So roll me your cast a spell to do True Seeing.
I can see you being a lot of fun on the playground. Everybody's like, "Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar?" And you're just like, "I know."
I have seen the realities of all,
There we
and I
go.
know who it was. Ooh, a 7.
No one has stolen from the cookie jar. It turns out.
What sort of drawback would you like? Unwelcome attention, -1 going forward to cast the spell, or you forget the spell. Excuse me.
True Seeing and unwanted attention feel like they'd be entertaining together.
Okay.
So let's go with that.
When you gaze into the abyss,
Already pasted it.
Where?
Look up.
Shit balls. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine.
What?
My name's Jordan. I'm prepared. Look at me being a helpful person. Okay. Was there anything else anybody want to do before we head down in the dungeon?
Did Killian have anything? Is he able to talk now?
He isn't back yet. If so, we'll cover stuff when he arrives. he wanted to know about a mark of faith and do interviews for lesser acolytes to help guide the church, and we can cover all that when he shows up. So
Also, saws
saws.
on his buzz saws on his ropes.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear back from him on like whether he wanted some sort of innate bonus from that or not, and that'll determine a bit about the construction. Like if he wants to do like thorns damage when somebody hits him, then it's going to have a cost to it. But if he just wants to look cool, then that shit just happens.
Oh, by the way, when Thrognar casts True Seeing, he actually says the phrase, "What do my elf eyes see?"
Okay.
They go a little bit.
Orcs.
Well,
Okay,
Joel's
so the
coming on
unwelcome attention you get.
I've already got the unwelcome attention figured out.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
also you've got a lot of everybody else is glaring at you.
Elves do get a lot of attention.
Is
around
everybody
here.
else in
I've
this party an
noticed
elf?
Drold isn't.
Okay,
or Drold
so
or-
this is heavily
but
elf
he will
or
look like
half
Mr.
elf.
Spock eventually,
Cool.
because it seems appropriate.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get into the dungeon. Thrognar casts the True Sight. Hey, Thrognar, is Draldi in your basic eyesight range?
Well, that depends. Thrognar tends to lead the way into the dungeon.
Okay, at any point, do
Um,
you glance back to see where people want to go or anything like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Damn it!
Hey, come hop into this private chat with me real quick.
Awesome. Let's do this.
Hey, okay, so can you hear me?
Yep, right.
Okay, good. So when you look over at Draldi, his clothes aren't really clothes. It's some really weird, like it looks like it's 1,000 tentacles of something. Basically, Draldi is wearing something and his head is poking up where the mouth on this thing is.
Okay.
And your unwelcome attention is when you see it, eyes open up on like the chest part and it looks at you.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
So yeah, let's pop back into the other chat. That was all.
Okay,
I like
great.
it being a secret.
Sleep.
All right,
Please
we're back.
pick sleep. I mean, like, my weakness isn't fire, but I would still be more comfortable if you went with sleep. I'm just saying.
Okay, I know exactly what conversation we're walking back in on, actually. The Dralde, please don't kill us all in the confines of the dungeon with your fireball spells.
No, should I take sleep or fireball for my spell?
It's
Yes,
still,
no.
please don't
You're
It's all
talking
the
about it
same
from a...
thing.
You're talking about it from just a slightly different frame of reference than I am. Please do not immolate
Yes.
all of us.
Okay, so who wants to lead the way for this one?
I will. So we're going.
At once. I mean,
Drialde wanted to go see the merchant.
I'll race you.
I will totally race you because I can actually make myself go faster.
Yay, to the merchant.
Nice.
Because I just know there was magic detected that way, and nobody let me go. And now I'm
Well-
back in the dungeon, so I'm going
Well,
that way.
when you told us about it, and I went to look before, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. So it just confirms that you're crazy to me.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to go into that room with True Sight up, do I?
It's too late. I'm already racing it now.
I think you do.
In case I didn't mention it out loud, Gerald's wearing the monocle of
Yep.
True Seeing.
Yep.
Okay.
All Drald's wearing. Okay. Yeah. So let's rush this doorway. I imagine it's like a Pavlovian response.
Don't we need to find the NPC to escort?
Let's say y'all met up with him. You agreed to meet at the entrance. I'm not gonna make you like introduce yourselves. You're already down here. It's fine. He's just following
Sure.
behind you.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably not very talkative considering the circumstances anyway. Okay, so sorry, can we switch to the Minaki map?
Oh, I'm on the Menaki map. I forgot I had to drag you guys onto one. Sorry.
Yeah, we're still on Clom's Bowl.
Yep.
We were
There you
still
go.
looking
now.
at Steve.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you guys head down here. Who's racing again?
back.
Rona and Thrognar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I guess they shoved past
The
Gerald.
two what race?
Do y'all want to give me like a
One.
dex thing to race?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god.
I feel like that went pretty well. That went pretty well.
This is just going to be a really good narrative way to describe Rona's now superhuman speed.
I didn't use that actually. but-
Oh,
Because
No,
I
you
felt like it would
definitely
be
did, and
cheating.
you jumped up and kicked off of Thrognar's chest through the door too. That is.
whoosh! She did the forward lean ninja run, like from Naruto.
No.
Believe it.
She didn't even have to use her jutsu on this. You don't even fucking
No.
know.
That is a solid hard pass.
Good. Okay, so you all arrive. You see kind of a weird, gangly-looking woman. You're pretty sure she's a woman. She's got a table in front of her with a few trinkets.
God, are they
a
going?
skull
They're going to the.
with
they're-
candles in it.
A true sight.
Yeah. Draldi, are you wearing the True Sight monocle?
Yes, I am wearing the monocle.
Let's pop in this little side chat real quick. Okay.
Hey.
So you guys, you see, it is definitely not a lady. It is some sort of weird mass of thousands of tentacles, and it's got this amorphous blob at the top for a mouth or face or something. There's orbs floating freely around it that might be eyes, and it's just looking at you. It's squinting at you a little bit, Draldi, because you're wearing a fancy magic thing, but I don't think she knows that you have true sight, Thrognar.
Okay.
Okay, back.
About fourth session. Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
so you guys meet this nice merchant lady, and she goes, I recognize a few of you. Would you like to buy some wares?
What do you have?
Itoch isn't going to enter the room, by the way. He's going to wait out in the hall.
I
Which
have this dead light. And she motions toward the skull. And she says, special potion brew. And she motions to this weird, shifty color thing. And she goes, special arrow. And
What
motions
is-
to arrows.
What does the arrow do? Is it one of those seeking arrows?
No. Hit them and they burn from the inside.
Ooh, burning arrows.
Rona probably approached to look at the arrows, but took a step back when she described it.
So what does that skull do?
Is light. Dead cannot see it. Is in skull for protection.
Rona is considering joining iTouch in the hallway. She was cool with racing.
Did you say
Trognar.
joining or draining?
Joining?
So I definitely heard draining.
Shunning this.
I heard joining.
Hey, Matt's back.
Hey.
it's Matt.
Yeah, kind of got Matt there.
We're at your favorite NPC.
Yes, I know. That's what I heard. I'm hiding. No, screw this.
Oh, Matt, why don't you introduce yourself real quick to the listeners?
Hi there, folks. It's your favorite drunk preacher, Father Killian here. Yeah.
He sounds very far away.
We'll
wonder.
we'll work on that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, got dragged away for a second.
That's fine.
No, we can't hear him.
No.
David,
Matt?
God damn it, David.
What's up? What?
He was audible and then you fucked it up.
I can barely hear him.
You banished him to the Shadow Realm. Some Yu-Gi-Oh shit you just did to our friend.
So far away, and they got so far away.
Chris,
that we-
don't make me send you to the cornfield too.
I don't like this at all.
Man, what is in that druid playbook? Holy crap!
What was the middle item again? I'm bad at remembering.
Special potion was all they said.
Any clues on what the special potion does?
You can ask
You're the
her.
one with the monocle of true sight, man. Just saying.
I mean, the True Sight doesn't give you like a spectrographic analysis of what's in it.
I know.
Do you want to?
But you can tell it was like a
I
septic
asked
dog.
if I asked what the potion does.
Very good to drink.
Yeah, that doesn't say anything.
To you, it looks like kind of green water. Everybody else sees like this weird swirly thing. So if you're looking through your monocle eye, it looks like kind of dirty water. If you look at it through non-monocled eye, it's like this cool, swirly colored nonsense thing.
She's created the first self-mixing sour apple teeny.
Easy on the teeny.
Yes.
What do you want for the skull?
We actually once had a potion that was just Sprite.
2 vials, blood, and 1 finger.
Counter offer. I take out one of those strange black coins. Counter offer. One of these. Okay, so no. So put that away.
You all leave. Will
That worked
not associate with you. Go now.
Deal.
Okay, I leave.
Okay.
It's
probably-
like, you know what these are by any chance? We just keep finding them. As I'm walking away.
Who are you asking?
The lady who just kicked us out.
Freaked out. Yeah.
I know much. Will not tell you. Too late.
That sounds ominous. I like it.
But will you tell us before it's too late? I'm confused as to
No,
syntax
it's
here.
too late because we already have them.
Well, these guys don't have them yet. I'm the only one with them. These guys can be saved if you tell them.
Not safe. All danger now. Good luck. And like she disappears. Also, the stuff on the table disappears. Before anybody starts feeling thiefy.
Great, you broke the vendor.
So guys, just a heads up. Creepy tentacle monster with floating eyeballs.
Foul.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's what she was.
No, say that again. I want to see if it sounds less crazy.
Big thing made of tentacles with eyes floating around it.
Oh yeah, oh no, my elf eyes totally confirm. Yes.
Did Throgner, like,
Did your elf eyes not see that? Because that was definitely a tentacle monster. You guys.
It's not something natural. I don't know what it actually looks like, but it's not natural.
So there's no traces
Very offended by
whatsoever.
you acting.
Strongnar right now is giving you guys the fry squint. Like,
Not sure.
I thought we were cool.
Chris, quick question. How did that
Yes.
compare to what Jarl saw of his sleeve?
There's some similarity in the weird tentacliness.
Okay.
Same type of game.
I've told you, I'm fine with wearing venom.
So, there is 0 trace of her in the room now?
Yeah, she's gone. Like,
What, is it just an empty room now?
if you hadn't, there's a table, but it's kind of dark there also
Like,
because the
my elfin eyes don't show anything else.
no, I mean, there's the table, and there's like sconces on the wall where there were probably used to be torches, but you don't need those if you got a skull with candles in it.
No, burn the table.
For dark sight, I definitely have that now.
Leave the coin on the table. No, not really.
You know,
That seems like we'd be making an enemy.
I was about to say, yeah, but you're gonna make a fucking enemy tonight.
As if we don't make enemies every night.
That's very true.
Oh,
Think of all this.
Drawley, before you put the coin back in your pocket, are you like looking at it or anything with your true sight coin, or are you just pocketing it? Just curious.
Oh,
out of character.
I'm wearing the coin, so wearing the monocle, so I look at what I'm holding.
Okay.
Obviously.
So there's a picture of somebody, and at first you could see its eyes following you as you move it, and then like if you stop, it turns to face you, and the hair is kind of replaced by feathers, and it winks at you, and then turns back to a normal face.
Are you looking at this in front of me?
Which
Most
room is
likely.
this?
The
Can I see the face on the coin while he's looking at it? Not moving, just the coin in general.
You can see the coin, and it is a picture of a relatively attractive looking lady looking off to the right.
But no feathers.
No feathers, no movement, no nothing.
Huh.
It's just a blank
Feather
coin.
hair. Interesting.
What'd you say?
I said, feather hair. Interesting.
And I'm probably like walking over. Can I, like, extending my hand? Can I see that?
I hand her the coin.
And I'm probably frowning. But
That's like, yeah. Then I hand her the monocle, but I get back into the left of her so that she can't look directly at me.
Here's this, and I'm going over here.
I'm probably way too focused on the fact that he said feathered hair.
Yep.
And I'm like awkwardly looking through the monocle at the coin.
It moves and it looks at you, and it scratches its chin as if it's like pondering something.
But does it look like somebody that I know?
The facial features look a little different.
Okay.
I mean, it's still got the feathery hair. Just something about the attitude is different than the one that you're familiar with.
I am probably clutching my ring
Okay.
while staring at it.
Are you trying to buzz death?
Yeah. I have questions.
Okay.
Oh God.
She's like you when you by the time your finger is touching the ring, she's kind of floating in front of you. And you ever seen those pictures where that person's laying in the field and it's like, "What you thinking about?" And they're just kind of staring at the camera. She's basically doing that and like kind of kicking her feet lazily in the air, and she goes, "You know, I gave you that ring and you never call. It's I don't know if it should be heard or not."
I thought it would be improper to call on you too often. And I'm probably playing with the ring while I'm talking to her.
Well, there's a difference between too often and not at all.
So everyone is frozen around me, right?
Yeah, mostly. Like it's they're moving super slowly.
Oh. And I'm probably looking at the coin, looking at her, and I probably don't say anything. Like, I'm just looking at her like, what is this?
Ugh. Are you making deals with others?
No, one of my companions had this.
Give it to me.
And I hand her the coin without, like, questioning it even.
Okay. She takes it in her hand, kind of flicks it up into the air with her thumb, and catches it and hands it back to you. She goes, "That's better."
I'm assuming it changed color.
No, it's the same color. But if you look down at it, it's her on there now.
Oh.
I have like 19 more of those.
Can you explain what this is? Like, I'm not even going to question what you were doing. Just, what is this?
Oh, it's a favor system. Oh, I never told you.
No, there's quite a few things you haven't told me.
Yeah, I mean, a girl can't give all her secrets, right? You know that. I mean, I assume you do based on the fact that you haven't talked to your friends, let's say. About some changes, you know, changes every woman goes through at some point in her life.
So before I would usually get annoyed when she mentioned stuff like that, but I'm probably smirking just because like that last mission, seeing how helpful she was, my attitude toward her has like completely changed. So the coin?
Yes, I don't know if you've thoroughly checked your bags after you took care of that annoying dwarf over in the Strange Time Village. If you do some favors for me, I give you those coins, and if you have enough, then let's say I can do a favor for you in return for some coins.
I'm probably looking into my bag as she says this. What about when that green cloak came back?
Yeah.
I thought you would tell me if he came back.
I thought that you would do the job properly the first time, but let's go over this really quickly. And you can see like the feathers are kind of starting to bristle. And she floats closer and she's poking you in the chest when she talks now. And she goes, "When you kill someone, make sure they stay dead."
Does it?
I may be
hurt
detached
or-
from time, but I lost a lot of work due to him being called back to this cursed world. And I would not appreciate that happening again.
I didn't want him to come back either, and this time I made sure he can't come back.
You did take care of it, so that's why we're just having a talk now instead of other things. I appreciate it.
So, did I get what did I get from Dunwald and the 2 green cloaks?
4 coins.
Okay.
She goes, "If
What
you need me in
kind
the
of
future,
things?
just call me. We'll have a nice little date. You can let me know what you need, and I'll tell you what it'll cost you. How's that sound?"
It sound I still have so many questions, but I can't. You answered the one I've had right now. Were you trying to kill me with the wizard?
Kill you with the wizard?
You
Yeah.
told me to shoot him. It exploded the machine.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Right, but I want to know, were you trying to kill me?
No. You're much more valuable to me alive.
And she's gonna like stare skeptically at death for a bit, and then she like accepts it. I guess I'll call you back later.
Yeah. She floats up and puts a hand over her heart, and she goes, "Frankly, I'm offended you even had to ask." And then everybody's moving normal speed again.
I probably just hand the coin back to Dre all day.
Thank you. And the monocle?
Yeah, and
Don't look this way.
Just take it off and hand it to me. Throg,
Because he said that, I glanced partially at him.
Thrognar, your mandolin sense is tingling to the east.
Excellent. Then I will lead to the east.
Okay. You guys.
Well, I guess I'll lead to the north for a ways, and
Yeah,
then to the
yeah.
east.
You guys come across. You go through a few rooms. There's a sign here or there of some of them it's a recent battle. Some of it seems like a little bit longer ago. At some point, who went on the last mission and met the Foghounds?
Me
Okay.
and
And Les. Just
yes,
you and
Les.
Les.
Okay.
I was
I
trying
know
to
that
find the name.
reference.
You guys see some of them here in the big killer clay statue room. They are messily butchering the remains of several squat green creatures that they've killed And-
Kobolds.
and putting them into what looks like some sort of waterproof pack. And when you guys approach, they wave, and they get up and stand aside to hopefully try to give the appearance that they're not trying to murder you down here.
Okay.
Is there elf paladin lady leader thing there?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, good. This won't be awkward.
This quest is beneath her.
Yeah, that's the only reason it won't be awkward.
So I'm gonna ask Lang. Have you been here before?
In the
I believe Lang got suplexed through a clay statue here at one point.
No, he was here with you. He was like he was barking at you when you became a turtle.
That's adorable.
I'm asking the dog for the
Yeah.
recap of what this room is about, rather than anybody else.
Yeah. You get a quick info dump on. Yeah. These things are bad. The things on the wall, the people, they're not people. They're bad, and they make stink mud, and they try to make you eat stink mud, and then you maybe do bad.
Okay. But they like, can we just stay far away from them and it's okay?
Other people here, they fine. This fine. This fine.
Sure, it's fine.
And he like trots over to a wall and pees on it and comes back. It's fine. Me, Mark, it's fine. We go.
Rona is rubbing her face. I treated you better than this.
He kind of nuzzles up against I touch and he goes, "Who's she?"
Oh no. I probably smell super different.
She smells wrong. Who's she? Smells wrong. Friend?
Friend, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. We go.
So I'm just now noticing that Lang is with the druid and not with Rona.
Yeah,
She only gets custody on the weekends now.
yeah, we established that in session 4. It's Thursday.
She's always been the least favorite somehow in the party of.
Well, just because she used to take him hunting, but since they came to Argent Springs, they don't really go hunting, so he's just really frustrated. Like he loved her, just he misbehaved all the time.
He was just acting out. He wants your attention.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna race with Lang across to the other side of the room where it says safe, because that's the way we're headed, right? Or,
Yes.
yeah.
When y'all get to the room that says safe, which is kind of the back end of this, Thrognar, your senses ping to like the northeast. I'm bad at directions. Northeast.
Awesome. Then I will lead that direction.
I should get like a little marker and put it down for where the party is. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Pin.
Can it be an elf?
I don't know why this is here, but here you go.
What? Yeah.
This is the Barbie Dungeon Mobile. So y'all get to hear. Let's say you get to this point. There are. It's some sort of weird car. It's an SAS Pink Panther Rover, according to the Free Asset Library.
Okay.
So you guys get to a fork up north. You know a little bit. Like eventually you'll come to like that stream that has some stones across it. You know the water was moving kind of fast. I think you found the weird potion that goes to the statue in there.
Yeah, the one the druid almost drowned in.
Yeah, you never explored what was to the south. The guy who sent you, who gave you the X looking to pay respects mission, he says he thinks that his ex-husband died down here.
I was about to ask about him.
Okay.
So we'll go down that way.
Yeah, sure. Let's head south.
Very simple.
What?
Okay,
Why are we in the car?
so I can mark where you guys are, and I can make noises because I'm slowly losing my mind.
It's the cloud. It's being weird. Leave it alone.
So you guys start heading down this tunnel. You could see like a a flickering light up ahead, like it's from maybe a torch or a campfire or something. What is the marching order?
I'm somewhere near the front.
Yeah,
I can-
Thrognar, if he's not in the front, is like shouldering towards the front at all times.
Okay. I need to know who's super actually in the front.
Thrognar.
Okay.
Lang is trying to lead.
Yeah, also, we have that fight a lot too, where Lang just like gets immediately in front of Thrognar and then slows down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got Thrognar and Rona, and then who?
Drawled. Speaking of, what does Rona look like with the monocle on?
Weird
The
and
same.
pale. The feather on the top of her head is like the bottom of it, like where it attaches to her head, is weird, and it's got these kind of curved barbs on it. And you can see these dark veins on her arms, almost black. So after Drawldy, is it Laz or iTouch?
Me. I'll
Okay.
be.
Yeah, I'll be last.
All right, Thrognar, I need you to roll me a d5.
Awesome. Three.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So, let's say you guys are all kind of in a neat line, close together. Thrognar, as you round the corner, a few things happen in rapid succession.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
No, it's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, wait, he didn't say it happens with Ragnar. Shit.
So, the light in the room begins to float to the ceiling, and you couldn't see. There's like a mound of something you couldn't see because of the shadows at first. And as the light climbs to the top of the ceiling, you see that the mound is basically a pile of dead folks.
Awesome.
Like 12 feet tall, probably like 20 feet wide and 20 feet long.
Okay.
And right when you get that realization, there's this like pulse that kind of hits all of you, and all of the light and sound and smell and feeling just disappears. And now we're going to break into slightly small little groups.
Okay.
So
Uh,
first, okay. Laz, you're on the top of the list, so why don't you hop in this little side chat and we'll talk about some things.
oh,
I'll
shit.
miss you.
I stand by a
All right.
Oh,
How's it going, buddy?
it was going good.
So you all of a sudden, like, everything goes black, and once you get feeling and sight back, you're not in a dungeon anymore.
Oh.
You're walking through this weird mountain pass, and it's kind of hard to see much around you because the wind is kicking up really hard, and there's like heavy snow everywhere. And I mean, it's probably like knee deep at this point. Your left foot is numb. You notice your right foot is kind of slowly turning black around the edges and near your toes. You're not wearing shoes, and you have this vague memory from, you can't even tell how long ago it's been, but you ate your shoes. You've been out of food for so long. You ate your shoes. You ripped up your leather pack. There was nothing left in it, food or water-wise. You shared the scraps of your pack with Patches. He's looking terrible now. Like, his hair's missing in spots. He's skinny. His eyes are all sunken, and he just looks at you with this sad look on your face, on his face. Like, your stomach won't stop rumbling. Your hands are shaking. But you do notice when you look down at him a second time that he does have some meat on his bones, some usable fur. I mean, otherwise you might not make it through the night. But you get to this clearing. It's still, the snow's still pouring down, but you have a slightly usable stone outcropping. It'll provide modest shelter for one of you. So what do you do?
what? I'm going to give patches.
Okay. Let's. Why don't you roll me a Defy Danger con to see if you can survive the cold.
Does it matter where I roll this?
Do it in the roll 20 for me,
Okay.
just so
What
they
is
can
it?
see the rolls and freak out.
Yeah, okay. What is it? Plus what? Modifier? Any modifier?
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's 0. Oh, please. Please let my luck. Oh,
Shit.
yes. You can't give me this stuff.
Okay, so you lay down for sleep, not knowing if you're going to wake up the next day, and it seems like ages go by, but your eyes kind of, you blink back open, and you're back in this shitty, stupid cave. But it did kind of mess you up a little bit. So,
Oh no.
hold on, I gotta figure out what abilities there are.
No.
Let me see. Come on, stupid game. Jump to abilities. No. There we go. Let's say confused. So you get -1 to your wisdom modifier until this scene is over.
Okay.
Okay, but
That seems appropriate.
yeah. So you're gonna hop back into you're gonna hop back into the main chat. I'm gonna hop back there too, and we'll pull somebody else in, and we'll get back to the resolution in a minute.
Okay.
Things are fucking
Well.
evil or something.
Yeah. No. You just
Okay.
what do?
Laz is dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Laz finally failed to roll,
No,
guys.
it's like it's a half-elf ranger tradition. You snap, you
Right.
die, and then you become a monster next.
Oh,
time.
yes, finally.
You're
Yes, it's an elven rite of
Does that mean I
passage
love-
where you die and
mean
then
I
become a
love alone?
vampire.
Hey
you and
Rona.
I will become twins.
Hey Rona, let's go have a talk.
Yay.
Oh my god. I actually don't know what this is.
Oh.
Oh my god. Well,
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm really scared.
These really aren't that bad. I don't know what you guys are so worried about. Oh, I did send you some of these earlier.
Yeah, I saw all of them except mine.
Yeah. So when your vision and your senses come back, I mean, everything seems fine. You're walking down this bustling street. The road is some weird flat kind of stone you've never seen before.
Okay.
There's people everywhere, like more than you've ever seen in a single place. You know that nobody's like with you, but
Right.
there's people all around, so you're kind of alone in this crowd.
Okay.
And then a gust of wind kicks up, and this piece of paper flies up and wraps its way partially around your leg. It's held in place by a breeze.
I would like to examine the paper.
Okay, well, strangely enough, it is a letter from your sister.
Oh no.
She's joined the Solarium Sisterhood, and she's going to be a Paladin of the Sun, and she's just so happy. Like, with the amount of money she's bringing in, you and the rest of the family won't have to work anymore. She just wants you to come, come back home, come live with them, give up the adventuring lifestyle and be safe. And normally, like, that in the past this would have made you happy to see her succeeding. Like, she was a screw-up back in the day. And like getting her life back on track is fantastic, but right now, like, you just feel disgust. And right when that feeling hits and you acknowledge it, all the people on the street stop, like mid-step, mid-word, mid-movement, and then slowly every face in this city turns to look at you.
Okay.
The arms of everybody kind of go slack. Their eyes lock onto you, and then repeated over and over and over countless times, like walking to you, coming out of the windows, walking straight through doors, like clawing their way out of the ground, is every single person that you have ever injured or bitten or killed or wronged in any way, and they're all armed and they're all angry, and they're coming for you, and that's when you realize you have no weapons with you. What do you do?
Oh my god. Well, I vampire still in this?
Let's say yes.
Okay, I have claws. So...
You do.
Oh my god. And I see no way to run away.
They're kind of coming from all directions. If you can think of a way to get away from them, you're more than welcome to propose it, and we can give it a shot.
I would love to try climbing up to the rooftop to get away from the crowd, at least.
Okay. That sounds like a sort of dexterous move. So if you want to give me a defy danger, and
Cool,
of course the danger is going to be fucking up and falling back into the street.
Yeah, I'm gonna push myself for this to give myself a bonus die. That means I have to do a D8 for my thirst level, unless that doesn't count for creepy dream.
I mean, you can use all your vampire powers here. So
Cool.
I'm not sure super about what the thirst level thing is. I have to read back into it. But,
I guess that more or less counts. Is like this is totally in my head.
you're not sure.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm super glad I did that. And that is how thirsty I am.
So you got a partial success and you gain some thirst, or does the...
Yeah, I gained some thirst. So I have a thirst pool. When it reaches the cap, I go on a bloodthirsty spree.
What's
and
your
I
cap
will...
right now?
It is 13. It's my wisdom.
13 is such a good number for vampire stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a slightly worse outcome. Okay. So you're falling, and before you can get back to... before you land actually in the street, an arm bursts through a window and kind of grabs your leg, and you're pretty sure it's your sister, but she doesn't look happy to see you. She's got this kind of radiance about her, and as she's dragging you over like the cut glass into the room, she goes, "You and I should have a talk." So why don't you roll me, let's say a D4, and you take that much damage, and then we're gonna pop back out to the normal room, and I'm gonna pull somebody else in, and we'll handle the other consequences for you shortly.
Sure.
Yes.
Hi guys.
Howdy.
Yeah. It's fun, right?
No.
Family fun.
Who wants to go next?
Oh, I just saw your rolls. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'll just keep it open.
Don't worry.
I mean, are we not? We're not going in the order that we were walking into the room.
Well, Thrognar hasn't gone yet. He was in the front, so something weird is going on.
I was in the back and I went first.
So the order that y'all went into the room determined who had to roll the die first? Like, who was going to roll the die, who determines the thing? So actually, I got to readjust things. Hold on.
Calibrating.
No.
Unique calibrations.
Okay, cool. Who wants to go next?
Oh, whatever. I'll go.
Okay.
The die roll was non-determinative.
Yours was, but then we had
No. I was
experts.
talking about the one that you just rolled, because you rolled. I was like, oh, he's choosing who goes next, and then you didn't.
No, that was it's a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, let me find yours on this sheet. That's not the right one. That's
Find my
drawn.
what?
Your little thing I'm going to read to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're standing at the borders of a swamp. You're not in a cave anymore. You kind of feel that hot, humid, kind of gross-smelling air. For other people, it'd be gross. For you, it's the smell of home. This is, just as far as you can remember, this is your swamp. Your family's from here.
Okay.
They've been here for how long? Centuries now?
Yeah. I mean, long enough that nobody ever bothers talking about, before.
Yeah. It does look different now for some reason. Like, it seems wilder, maybe, like less contained. Druidic powers kind of run in your family, and usually you guys are able to keep things habitable and kind of a reasonable level of wilderness, but this just seems like it's out of control. Anyway, looking around, you see there's a note in your hand from one of your parents. Which one's it from?
Father.
Okay. So it's got the usual pleasantries, hey son, hope you're doing well. You never write, blah blah blah, kind of the typical guilt trip sort of thing the parents do. After that, though, it kind of cuts to the chase really quickly. It says things are going wrong back at home, very wrong. The plants are overtaking everything. The water's rising. The animals have become hyper aggressive. We think some of the animals may be plants now. And just as you reach the end of the note, you look up and you can see the couple dozen members of your tiny village gathered together in the distance, and they've got these crude weapons kind of held at the ready. Some of them have torches, and circling around them and the buildings are just a horde of just vicious, huge animals and these weird, viney creatures and just all sorts of things. What do you do?
So they're being held by...
It looks like these things are about to try and attack them.
Okay, these weird plant animal things.
Yeah, the animals and the weird plant hybrid things, they're basically, it looks like they're circling and trying to find a weak spot to attack. You've seen that sort of movement before.
Feel like they're different. They like their calls and whatever. They're not making anything like normal, like I've ever heard before. Or...
No, there's this kind of hum that's coming from all of them, like this weird low gurgling kind of sound. Excuse me.
Okay. I would try to shapeshift into what's the biggest thing I could turn into?
You could be an alligator. Those are big.
Yeah, alligators are pretty big.
Also, they can run like 30 miles an hour, so.
An animal I wrote down from the Dungeon World book
Mm-hmm.
that's called a dragon turtle, but then like reading about it, I feel like that's not supposed to be like a normal animal. It's supposed to be like a fucking legendary dragon sort of thing.
That sounds like a thing with an island on its back.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that's... Well, hold on, I'll just find it really quick.
Oh wait, no, that fits. If you want to turn into like a smaller version of that, that's totally fine.
Because it's like, the descriptions are like instinct to resist change, move forward implacably, bring its full bulk to bear, destroy structures and buildings.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
It's like something where like I feel like it's something that I wouldn't normally turn into.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like there's this sort of... It's like a moment of desperation, almost.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Something where where it's almost like sacrilegious in a way.
Yeah. Okay, so when you turn into that, are you gonna kind of head towards the group?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, like charging in.
They see you coming, and I mean, your family, they've seen you in all kinds of different shapes, and they wave and they say, "I touch. It's not good. You need to make a choice. These things won't stop attacking. We need to destroy the swamp. Will you help us? Please?" And the things are getting closer and closer to your family.
I mean, I had turned like into the thing because there was so much approaching them. Like I felt like that was the only way to save them. But then they're saying like we have to destroy the swamp.
Yeah,
Um,
they basically like really quickly say like they've been doing this for weeks and it keeps getting worse. And it's like, they tell you they've rigged some items to some of the trees, and if you can hit one with some fire, it'll bring the swamp down.
um, I think honestly, I'm going to stop and like hesitate
Mm-hmm.
because it's like kill the swamp. But if you kill the swamp, then how, it's like you say I need to kill the swamp to save you, but dies, then how are you going to live? Sort of thing, because
Yeah.
like I've been raised with the whole like, you have to live within nature and everything. So
While you're hesitating, one of them pounces on one of the kind of other villagers who's not really in your family, but it grabs him by the leg and starts pulling them back in towards the water.
like try and start fighting the stuff that's attacking the villagers.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Just roll me like a hack and slash or something.
In the D20.
Yeah, roll 20. Yeah. Damn,
12.
nice. Okay. Your dragon turtle form gives you just like this ridiculous level of power, and you're actually able to make pretty short work of a lot of the things. And as you start making headway, the illusion sort of fades away from you, and you're back as a normal person, or as normal as a druid can be, and you're standing in the hallway outside of this room. So that's gonna be all for your scene, and then we'll get back to the group, and I'm gonna pull somebody else in.
Okay.
The fact that I showed up with like hookah shells and fake
Hello.
ears.
Hello.
Right?
Hey,
Oh,
how you feel?
Was it everything you hoped for?
1, 2.
Mm.
All right, these are done. I need to. Yep. Draldi,
I'm afraid.
Be afraid.
come with me if you want to live.
Think of
You're
it like
left.
start
Oh, you already came in here. I didn't have to say the come with me if you want to live thing. All right, cool. So you are our lucky contestant.
Yay!
Sort
On the
of.
Price is Right.
Yes. You are able to discern what is going on, and kind of put up some sort of protection in time.
Yay!
And luckily that protects you from the psychic onslaught. But you are brought to this very clean white room, and there's a long table. And sitting at one end of on one side of the table is a figure in like it's like a dark red robe. They have this kind of purple and green mottled skin, tentacles kind of covering their mouth. And they don't say it, but you see them look at you, and you hear it in your head, and it says, "Please have a seat. We have much to discuss."
Sure. I take a seat.
You seem to have withstood my main offensive ability. I
So
commend
let's
you
just
for
talk
this.
then.
Yes. Well, I have done this to propose a bargain for you.
I'm listening.
Some of your friends are still fighting their way through the challenges that I've placed before them to test their mettle, let's say. And if you so desire, you can break them free from these trials early. But you must be willing to sacrifice yourself for your friends.
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. Just, hey, you're resisting, sacrifice yourself. That's not a great bargaining tactic.
Well, I'm coming to you as a fellow manipulator of the elements and proposing a bargain. The other alternative is very soon their paranoia, their sorrow will increase, and they will turn on each other. They'll start tearing each other apart.
You do
don't-
realize we're not actually here to harm you, right?
You've wandered into my home.
You killed someone's spouse. They just want to see the body and pay their respects. That's the only reason we're here.
Oh, no worries. They're visiting with him right now.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's quite a touching reunion, really. Hold on, look at this, and he holds out this weird like tentacled hand, and he touches your forehead, and you can see the guy you were escorting. He's walking into what is some sort of house, and there's another man in there, and the guy you're escorting comes up and he tries to give him a hug, and the man turns away. And, the guy's like, hey, no, please, talk to me, please. I miss you so much. I came all this way to talk to you. And just completely, the guy shuts him down at every pass. And the guy you're escorting starts crying. And he's like, please,
That's
I
the
want things to
opposite
be
of
better.
touching.
Well, it's emotional in one way. One emotion's as good as the other, is it not?
It is not.
Your kind are so strange.
I know, right? What are you gonna do?
Well, apparently you have problems with the way I do things.
We have problems with a lot of things.
Another
It's our
issue
most
with your
endearing
kind.
quality.
If I let you go, what is in it for me?
Well, I have these interesting black coins. I'm not sure if my body's actually here.
I have little use for currency. And if it
Uh,
was coin that I
They're
desired...
not actually currency, as far as I can tell. Do you know the shopkeeper near the entrance?
I don't go near the entrance, and odds are that we have different entrances. I came from below.
Okay, she's closer to above. Big tentacle thing. Lots of floaty eyes.
Seems
Says
normal
nothing.
enough.
She seemed to think the coins were somewhat, interesting. Yes, that's the
Well,
right word.
For those who have interest in such things, I'm sure they are, but I exist mainly to feed on emotion and thoughts and memories, that sort of thing.
And does this feeding have to be lethal?
Not necessarily. If someone proves themselves capable of escaping, then they are allowed to escape, and I have my sustenance.
And how have my friends been faring? That well, huh?
Some of them are doing quite well, actually. You have an interesting group of friends. The dead one is having some issues.
Alright, dead one. Or vampire, you mean?
Sure.
Close enough.
Terminology is maybe different. The taste is the same once they're dead. Not as satisfying, but you do what you must.
And how full are you right now?
I'm always hungry. It's my secret, unfortunately. He says, look, we're wasting time.
We are.
Either accept my bargain, offer me a better deal, or I will leave you to watch your friends tear each other to pieces.
Let's see. I'm not really sure what I can offer you. how do you feel about teleportation?
It's an interesting concept.
I can give you one scroll that will let you teleport wherever the hell you want.
For this, I will free 2 of your friends. Choose which ones.
Can you show me how they're doing first?
That takes some of the fun out of it. Oh,
I know, but
the druid has succeeded.
so he's already free to go.
Yes. Aside from that, I leave it to luck.
I feel like our paladin's probably okay. No tells, huh? I can hope.
Nope. He doesn't really have much facial expression at all since he's just talking directly into your mind. Like, he doesn't even have to move his face to talk. So you got Laz, Rona, Killian, and Thrognar. Really got like a 50% chance of, I don't know.
Is the dog already gone?
Not yet.
I'm pretty confident Thrognar will be fine.
Okay.
Rona will probably be fine, but Jarl is still feeling guilty, so gonna ask to let Rona out and Laz.
Okay. All right. He goes, very well. The deal is struck. Disappointing.
And of course myself included in being let go, right?
You already proved yourself worthy by being here.
So, can I ask, what's your name? Is this your home, or?
This is a place I've chosen as a home. I don't really have a name. I don't really
A title?
converse with much. You may call me the Flayer if you wish.
That's a good name.
Thank you.
I think it tells me just about everything I need to know. You should lead with that from now on.
I'll keep it in mind.
People will
in case this
understand.
happens again. All right, so we're gonna pop you back into regular chat, and I think I've got 2 other
Yes.
people to pull in.
All right.
Matches my oath.
Oh boy.
All right, so
And what's it at right now?
all right, we got
Well, that's a secret.
we got
Oh, okay.
Thrognar and
I was just curious how thirsty Rona was.
and Killian. Who wants to come first?
I'll
Ragnar, go tell
go.
him the
Why
word
not?
of elfism.
Yeah, Killian just
Yeah.
got here, so drop a train on him.
Yeah, I wasn't sure Killian was even in the march order.
Yeah, I had to re-roll because
Said he was supposed to be here today.
Thanks, it's good. All right, Thrognar, come with me. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Not much, just some things. All right, so after it all goes dark, you feel like this rushing wind, and you hear the sound of horse hooves hitting grass. It's like a nice day outside. You look around, and like your black armor is glistening in the midday sun, and you have like similarly armored figures around you, and they're all bearing the symbol of your god. And this lady looks over to you, and she kind of smiles and does a little salute, and she says, "Hey, you ready to do this?"
Is it my current god, or is this like a memory god thing?
As far as your brain can tell, this is a
Okay,
god you've
okay.
always worshipped.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right. Yes, I am absolutely ready to do this thing.
Great. We're the tip of the second spear, which isn't necessarily as fun. So we need to hurry so we can make sure we don't miss out on all the activities. And As you guys crest this hill that your horses were, marching up, you see what the fun is, and the city up ahead is engulfed in flames.
Oh,
Figures wearing black armor are dumping piles and piles of books and scrolls into the fire coming out of one of the buildings. Um, Other black armored figures are grabbing basically anybody trying to run away and either forcing them back into the fire or killing them where they stand. Um, and the lady who saluted you is getting down off her horse and pulling a sword out, and she goes, "So, shall we?"
sure. Pull my sword out and dismount, I guess.
Okay. Um, so yeah, you follow her, and there's a citizen trying to run by you. Are you gonna let him by, or what you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not gonna text this.
She looks over at you and she goes, "We're supposed to get them all, but that one's already kind of run by." You see a family coming your way. There's like 3 or 4 of them. There's the mother holding, it looks like a little bundle of clothes, and there's a father holding a newborn, and they have panic in their eyes, but there's nowhere else to go, so they're heading your way. What are you gonna do?
Not killed them?
Okay. The lady with you is going to take a swing at one of them. Which one does she kill? The mom or the dad?
Dad, and I stop her from killing the mom, or try.
Okay. The mom kind of goes around the other way, like on your left, so the lady can't reach her in time. And after she finishes killing the dad, she kind of pushes you up against the wall, and she goes, "Either you're with them, or you're with us. Choose now."
I stab her?
Okay. Why don't you roll me a hack and slash?
Alright, awesome. With my stats?
Yes, your normal stats.
Awesome.
So you stab her. She coughs a little bit, and then she drives a knife just directly into your stomach and twists. So roll me a D8, and then take whatever your armor is off of that.
Okay, so I take 3.
Okay. So we're gonna pop back into the chat. I'm gonna pull Killian, and then we'll go to round 2 of things.
Awesome!
Hey, Killian, you wanna come hang out with me for real quick?
Oh no! I guess sure.
It'll be okay, man.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
I'm not certain right now. I'm kind of worried. I'm the only one who doesn't know what's going on now. So.
Great. Okay. So you guys wandered through the cave and you found this weird room that has a pile of bodies like 12 feet deep and 20 feet square.
Jesus fuck.
And then all the light and sound and basically all your senses went dead. And now you particularly find yourself sitting in a rocking chair, like on a porch, and like the wind is gently blowing, and you look down and your skin is wrinkly and has those liver spots on it, and you've gotten old and kind of pudgy in your old age. And all around you are these really well-made buildings, green grass, just plump, overfed citizens as far as the eye can see. Looks like a life free from worry has kind of made them complacent. They just sort of mill about. You see a small child come up and give you a hug. It's one of your grandchildren. What's their name?
Let's go with Billy.
Billy. Okay. What's your favorite thing about Billy?
Billy is just so perky and energetic, and he's always wanting me to rush over to see this new thing that he's found.
Okay, I like that. So you're talking, and you're trying to pick him up and do that fun fling in the air thing he likes, when all of a sudden an arrow from out of nowhere strikes him in the side, and you're looking around from where it came from, and you see just a real small party of orcs, like 4, maybe 5 of them, like 100 feet away. One of them blows a horn, and they start charging down this hill into town. All the citizens around look up really slowly with this kind of dumb, confused look on their face, and they're just kind of milling about slowly, kind of waddling around, unsure of what to do. What do you do?
I stand and I probably first reach for my axe that isn't there anymore.
You have a walking stick now. Your family thought it would be funny to shape it like an axe. So like the axe head is the part that touches the ground, and it's got a bend at the end of the handle to where you can actually use it as a walking stick.
So I'll shake my axe and call for everybody to go to arms. Probably try and rally people as best as I can.
Okay. Some of them look over at you, confused. Like there's a few who seem to say, "Okay, this guy knows what's going on. We're gonna follow him." You see that the orcs are making a beeline right for an old building in the middle of the town. Nobody in town is sure what it is. It's this strange kind of glass-coated building that's been there as long as anybody knows. It reaches up to the sky, and it's just shiny and pretty much perfect. And the orcs they are cutting down everybody in their way with no resistance. None of the people in town even know how to fight. Like they've become too complacent. What are you gonna do?
Killian is going to yell and rail and try to figure out how to mount some sort of defense. Like, there's got to be something he can do. I'm feeling right now that he's so old and frail.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's really hard to move. And so he's like, charge! Oh! And he winces his shoulder.
Yeah.
Kind of gives.
You want to give try to give him like a rallying cry to see if you can get them together to.
Sure.
Okay. Roll me plus charisma.
Oh boy. Okay, good. My charisma's not utterly. That's not bad.
9. That's not terrible. Some of them do gather around, and they're able to take one of the orcs down. They get another one kind of on the ropes, and the leader he wades in and he just starts decimating people. It's not even a contest at this point, and like he barely has to break his stride from running to this building, and he's just kind of like stepping over the bodies he's leaving in his wake. And what we're gonna do is pop back on over into the main chat, and we'll catch round 2 in there.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Yeah.
His head is already.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Okay,
Hey.
so we've got a few things to go over. I'm gonna go down the list.
Yeah.
From the order we went in, or the order of how fucked we are?
Yes.
Oh.
So, I mean, only a span of a few seconds passes, and Laz, he comes to, he sees he's in this real fucked up room. Like, there's just, a huge pile of bodies. That's not cool. But he has his wits about him. Rona, your sister just pulled you through a broken window back into the building, and she looks like she's about to murder you when all of a sudden a flock of ravens comes through the window and carries you back out to safety.
Oh, that's probably fine.
And-
That seems legit, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're back in the room now.
Okay.
It's first kids.
So you're good. Who was next? It was iTouch, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's iTouch. You broke your spell, I believe, right?
Probably.
I'm trying to remember where your roll was. Oh, Jesus, there's so many rolls.
My
That's
roll is
12.
12.
Yeah. So after you get that last chomp into that weird viney monstrosity, you're kind of on all fours in this room and biting at the air like some sort of weirdo, but you're fine. And then
if you transposed Viney with Veiny, that was a very different sentence.
Don't kink shame. Anyways,
Thrognar, your paladin friend has driven a knife into your stomach. You are pinned up against a burning building. And stuff's getting a little bit desperate. As you look off in the distance, like the other paladins in the black armor are still slaughtering every single person that tries to escape.
Yep.
So what are you trying to do? And also, those of you who have snapped out, you do see Thrognar like standing still, and he's grunting, and he does have this little bit of blood seeping from like the abdomen part of his armor.
That's great. So that's fun for me. I'm probably gonna go over and try shaking him or something.
Okay.
What?
So yeah, Rona, why don't you roll me an aid or interfere to help him snap out? And Thrognar, what are you doing in response to this situation around you?
Yep. I'm going to try to push her off of me, and then try to stab her again.
Okay. That'll just combine into one hack and slash roll. So why don't you give me that?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And Jordan, I assume you're aiding and not interfering.
Oh my
Jesus. Okay.
oh dear.
You shake him and. Ooh, yes. Okay, good.
I'm scared.
As you're shaking him, he is trying to fight off this paladin in his head, and she hits you like she drives the dagger in kind of under the chest part of the armor, and it feels like she nicked a lung or something. So I need you to roll me another D8, and you are going to be coughing blood directly into Rona's face.
Awesome. I'm totally into that part.
Oh,
So am I actually.
Is that AP, or do I get to subtract armor from that?
This one, let's say she was exploiting a previous cut in the armor, so let's
Yeah.
do it without armor.
Okay, cool. I take 3 more damage.
Okay. And Father Killian, these like 2 remaining orcs are murdering their way to this giant building. You're slowly trudging your old ass over there. Hold on. And you have a small group of people also kind of trudging their way over to try to stop these orcs.
I'm gonna lead the people to stop the orcs. We can't let them in there. That's a terrible idea.
Okay. Are you gonna like charge in or try to like give them some sort of inspirational thing?
I'm pretty sure my charging days are behind me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
You're like 90.
yeah, exactly. No, we're not charging. We're doing the railing fire and brimstone oratory.
Okay. Is anybody trying to do anything for Killian, like the 4 of you who are awake?
So what's
like-
Killian doing? Because
Would Killian be understood at all, or is he just babbling right now?
I think it's like his mouth won't open, so there's shouts, but it's we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna say the thing.
Yep.
And like I think there's tears pouring out of his eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, big sloppy, ugly tears.
Like
Like
just
nobody's ever seen Killian cry like this. Yeah.
So how do you all, like the 4 of you, I guess basically everybody minus Thrognar and Killian, how do you all respond to that? Are you trying to do anything?
The NPC that we are
Oh my
bringing.
god.
Mm-hmm.
I realized after I made the deal that I didn't
Mm-hmm.
free him, so I look for him.
Uh-huh. He's there.
Yeah.
He has blood just kind of pouring out of one of his eye sockets now. And he's murmuring, "Will this make you love me? Will this make you love me?"
Okay, so I grab him and I try to haul him out of this room.
Okay.
Like, at least to where the pink vehicle is. at least.
Yeah.
And dropping a healing potion in his mouth. Just
Can
drink this, you jackass.
He's healed up like that. It's not gonna unpop an eye, but like the blood isn't pouring out of it as much, and he's not screaming as frantically. And he's kind of grabbing your arm as you drag him out. He's like, he won't take me back. I have to go. I want to be with him.
No, it's not really him.
what is going on?
But I got to talk to him. He's there and he's alive, and I can make him love me again. I know it. I just need more time.
No, it's a big, otherworldly entity with tentacles that is fucking with your mind.
No, it was. Don't talk about my husband like that.
Not your husband. The thing that made you see your husband.
Is that Killian that you're dragging?
Oh, no.
Or-
No, that's the guy
I'm dragging our NPC.
who's paying you guys to escort him here to.
Okay.
Gillian's pantomiming like
Can-
something fierce.
Let's just go over and like slap Killian.
Sure, roll me an aid or interfere.
Hey, what's happening to Lang?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I don't think we mentally prepared for that.
Oh no.
Hmm.
It's weird. You guys didn't notice it before now. Lang and Patches did not leave the hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
Like, hair is standing on end, and there is growling, and like they are not fucking going in there.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Well, let me
As long
roll
as
that
one isn't
8 or
currently eating the
interfere.
other one. Yeah.
Jeez, nice. All right, so you know what? With a crit, I'm gonna say, Killian, add 2 to your roll to
Okay.
snap out of it. And if you're trying to rally him, I would say that'd probably be another charisma.
Okay. Well,
Or if you're trying to give them like military tactics, that might be like wisdom to assess the situation and stuff.
I would love to get.
So wait. Who's accompanying us besides Lang? Who's the other animal?
Patches
Patches
is
the bear.
Laziar's bear.
Bear.
Yeah, we still need to. I still need to talk to Patches about why he's
Lang?
a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go. That'll do.
we need to have that scene.
All right. So with your, you may be old, but your brain is still, you're still pretty sharp, thankfully, and you're able to just overwhelm them with numbers, and you're able to get the people to use kind of their increased mass and decreased dexterity to their advantage, and they just kind of pin him down and then just beat him to death. And once the head orc is dead, you're back in the room, and also your face kind of stings because I touch slapped the shit out of you. And more than anything, you are extremely confused. So you're gonna have the confused ability right now, which is -1 to wisdom modifier for a little while.
Yeah. What? Billy. Billy.
Father, are you all right?
Rona.
Yeah.
What?
What happened? What did you see?
The orcs. They were pillaging and killing, and I couldn't stop them myself, and the people couldn't fight. They lost the will to fight.
Okay, Father Killian, it wasn't real. Okay, it wasn't real.
Are you
There's
I don't know
there's
if
something messed up with this room. None of it's real.
You real? Or am I real now? Where is everybody?
So you guys are mostly back and fine, except for Thrognar, who's having just the best time right now.
Doing awesome over here.
Alright.
Try
So
rousing him again.
the NPC isn't trying to get back to the room.
Once you got him past where the animals were, he just kind of I was gonna say died down. He's not dead. He just kind of passes out.
Okay.
Okay, I put him down. I head back to where, well, the other side of the hallway, and I yell, "Drag people out of there! It stops!"
Okay. So who else is really strong here? I touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you and me, we'll grab an arm each and try dragging Thrognar out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that's that. I mean, that's a good.
So how about you assist me and then I do a strength roll? Like aid? Is that how it would work here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of your rolls the aid or interfere, and then the other one rolls the like
I'll
defy
do
danger
this-
strength.
I'll do the strength check because I can push myself, which will have 0 consequences for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. So let me roll the aid or interfere first.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you and I did 2 missions.
So
together.
a 7, which I don't remember what that does.
You are also involved in any consequences that come from her roll.
Okay. Great.
So I get a
Oh yeah, they get
+1 or
they
Yes.
get the modifier, but I expose myself to danger, retribution,
Right.
cost. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
just roll good. And
So
it'll be
Rona,
fine.
Rona, you get a +1.
I am gonna push myself for another +1.
Okay. So just enough. Very good. And
Nice.
let's roll your blood number.
Yourself.
2.
Your blood number.
2 more
yes.
blood. That's fine. So yeah, you guys drag Thrognar out. Thrognar, for you, it's less of a quick release and more of a it's sort of like you're pulled through every burning building between you and the horizon.
That's exciting.
Like some godly force just grabbed you from basically like the scruff of the neck and just hauled you through all these buildings. So just mortar and fire and everything in there. So roll me a D8, and we're going to subtract your armor from this.
Okay, I take
Um,
2 more.
Yeah. So as you guys pull him into the hallway, there's this. It's not necessarily an explosion, but there's this weird rumbling sound, and like the edges of his armor are glowing a little bit, and it almost looks blackish. He's got this weird like masonry dust all over him. He's got some pebbles that are falling off him that you don't know where they came from. And he looks pretty beat up. But you guys are out of there now.
What
So
foul
everyone's out?
magic was that?
Do I wake up?
Yeah, you after you're pulled through all those walls, you snap out of it, and you're just kind of laying on the ground in the hallway.
I'm probably trying to get his attention and see if he's like back with us, like mentally.
Elf be praised.
Okay.
As soon as everyone's out, I head back into the room, take out a scroll, put it on the floor, and leave.
Put it down,
What-
bow, walk away.
Yep.
What did you do all day?
I made a deal. Get you and Laz out.
What was his deal?
I gave him a scroll.
What scroll?
Shadow walk. The teleport scroll.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What?
What's back
Um,
there? What did you make a deal with?
Oh man, Draldi just gave a mind flayer a teleport scroll.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you, thank
fuck.
So hold on. The
Well-
source of the evil isn't really Rona.
Man.
Jayalde. Hold on. That counts for the whole
I don't-
thing. So
I don't know what was
No.
in there, but it wasn't natural.
You've made the DM happy.
We
That's
should-
not good.
I described the mind
Shit
flayer
happening.
and say it was a lot less scary than the trader lady. Although, probably a lot more evil.
Did you give
Ragnar
Killian
You
the?
teleport.
You should give
Yeah.
Killian the monocle.
Ragnar picks himself up and dusts himself off, and then prepares to go back in.
I would say Killian kind of shivers and starts muttering prayers to Menongi.
By elf, we cannot allow that to live.
So I'm sorry. Did Thrognar damage me, or was that damage to Thrognar? I can't remember.
He took
I
damage
took
and
the-
then coughed blood in your face. I was gonna see if that would
Okay.
trigger some fun reaction, but I don't think
Yeah.
it was enough to.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't thirsty enough.
But you still got blood on your face, which is not,
Yeah.
like...
So
Not awesome.
Can I?
I mean, it looks pretty awesome, but
Yeah, I'm a Dragon Age
it's
character.
also kind of scary.
So whatever it is, it feeds on emotion, and it doesn't seem to know the difference between good emotions and bad emotions.
Oh, good.
So it thinks that the reunion of a guy spurning his lover is adorable and heartwarming. And, not horrifying.
That was fun.
And I just gave her the scroll of teleportation to get some
I know,
feelings out.
seriously, we have to go kill that thing now. Like, that has to happen.
I mean,
I'm gonna look at Lang and Patches, the bear,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and be like, don't want to go in there, but we need to kill this thing. World.
What thing?
It's an affront to elfinism.
There's something. There's
Is there
something
nothing
bad
in the
in
room
there.
now?
Heavy sniffing sounds and a dead thing there. Many lot dead thing there. And the bear's like, yeah. It's all dead.
Great, you already got away.
Wow. That
All right,
Can
let's-
I step
Alright.
back into the room?
Yeah, let's charge back into the room.
yeah.
Well, I mean, since we know it exists, like, it would mean we'd have better defenses against it mentally.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Look, I saw some disturbing.
What are you?
We
What?
all saw
What are
some
you doing?
shit.
What?
I needed to do calculations. Okay, so you walk into a room, and aside from the fact that there is
No.
4,800 cubic feet of corpse, it's fine.
Aside from that, okay.
That's a lot of corpse.
Yeah, I said it was like 20 by 20 by 12, dog.
Oh, great
didn't hear
elf,
that
what here is evil?
Rona.
No, I'm lawful.
Ah,
I'm a lawful
fuck.
vampire.
We already had this
Sorry.
conversation between the two of us, actually.
Yeah, so I'm a lawful vampire. I only drink when I need to, and as much as I need.
That's fair.
400?
Is the scroll
Look,
still
she's
on
a
the ground?
lawful vampire, which
The sheer
means it's not
volume
against the
of
law
that.
as long as it's not a dry county.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Because I imagine if it wants to take the scroll, it has to actually show up.
Well, unless it already took it, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it already took it and tweedled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it already bailed.
Like, is the scroll gone?
Oh, yeah, there's no scroll there.
We already released a mind flayer on the world
Great.
somehow.
Great. Awesome. So we
I mean,
will.
are you surprised that it didn't hesitate?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
It's
No.
probably been in that room for
There's a
ages.
gap to draw day at this point.
I.
Like, what the shit?
So yeah, who's the person who could cast fireball? Because we need to
He picked sleep, I think.
give
Yes.
these bodies proper.
He picked
We need to
sleep,
dispose
so-
of these
He
bodies.
thinks sleep.
I picked sleep because people didn't want me throwing fireballs in the dungeon. So I kind of didn't have much.
What is
my-
wrong with you, dude?
Then-
Jesus.
Oh my god, this. Oh
Elvis,
god.
Elvis.
Give me a fucking hour.
Hold on.
I pull up my cookbook and I
need a
start
couple
reading.
vaccines, I'll be fine.
Okay, now, so, once Elric kind of calms himself and fashions an eye patch, he says, "I'm done with this place, and if I can
That's fair.
never speak of
That's so
this
cool.
to anyone again, that'll be great. Can we leave this place forever, please?"
Yes.
Yeah, we just have
Now-
one other piece of business we need to take care of.
Yes.
I'm
We need to just.
I'm
We
not
need to burn
venturing
these bodies.
any further into this place than I have to. So leave someone with me. You go do what you have to, and then come back.
Hey,
I'll go
Sleep
with
Elf
them.
Wizard, why don't you hang out
No,
with this guy?
I'll go with them. It's fine because I can actually probably run the fastest.
What?
It's fine.
Okay, so
No, it's fine. I'm lawful.
So do you guys want me burning everything, or do we want to just go get the mandolin and
I do
come
not
back
want
for
to be
stuff
around
later?
for burning bodies.
I don't think we can, in good conscience, send the vampire on a solo escort mission.
Laz can go with me,
Right to the
But-
entrance.
or I touch because like he can transform. But like I really don't want to be here with the bodies.
Okay, so who's going to get the mandolin?
Clearly, Thrognar is. He knows where it is.
Okay, is anybody going with Ragnar?
Where's the
I'm okay with going with Thrognar
Where
if
is,
we don't want me memorizing Fireball.
is it? Is it the river?
It's north.
I probably visibly start shaking.
Oh, good. There's blue and purple cars now.
Yep.
I
Blue car is
definitely-
staying with escort guy. Purple
I
car.
do not
Okay,
want
if
to go
we,
to the
if we
river yet.
can't burn these bodies or anything, can we like collapse the tunnel or something?
Actually, Killian wanted to consecrate the area if he could.
So I found an upside.
Yeah.
The spell has to be on your spell list to cast it.
Oh.
So if it's not a wizard,
What sort of thing? Like, do you have a consecrate move, Killian?
Let me check. I know I have a spell that like lets me do sanctuary, but I consecration. So let me check. It might just be he just does a ritual that ultimately doesn't have like religious or only has religious significance, but no actual divine portent. But let's see if he has something that might actually.
Sorry, sanctuary. As you cast the spell, you walk the perimeter of an area, consecrating it to your deity. As long as you stay within that area, you are alerted whenever someone acts with malice within the sanctuary.
Yeah, that's not. That's what I was thinking of, but that's not what. I
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
to do.
that's not really a.
Yeah, that's not the one.
I don't
It's
see a thing for it. What's your spellcasting stat?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, give me a wisdom. You're still confused or whatever, so it's going to be a -1. But roll me a wisdom, and we'll see if you can juju your god in here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in my god, so there should
Whoa,
be some.
whoa, boundaries, bro.
Hey, it's enough.
You have a feeling that this place will be cleansed, but you also have a feeling that the Monarchy will demand a sacrifice at some point from you specifically.
If that is Menanke's will, then it shall be done. But these bodies need to be sent on to rest, to a proper rest. So.
Yeah, I mean after the session, you guys can inform people or send a cleanup crew or something down here.
All right. Then after that, it'll be time to go tag
Okay.
along with Ron.
Thrognar and crew, you get across the water. It's gladly not super deep right now. Right around the corner, there is a small group of kobolds, and you hear really bad music playing. One of them is
So it's like Macklemore, or
one of them is licking a mandolin.
Like across the strings, and that's the source of the music?
Yeah, it's like blink, blunk, and the other ones are just giggling.
oh man, I've never. I'm trying to think of what does a wet guitar sound like.
Let me see. YouTube.
Say these kobolds
Yeah,
are really art
to YouTube?
how many kobolds do we see?
There's like 3 of them.
I can try to put them to sleep.
Ugh, soft and wet Prince guitar lesson. That's just ugh.
Ugh, what? No.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I mean, yes, but no.
We'll pass on that, thanks.
We'll come back to that later.
Yeah. That's
Wait.
for
Okay,
D&D
wait, I've got a
podcast
guy-
after dark.
Sorry.
Here, there's a guy playing the guitar with his tongue. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh,
Drawley
Skip
said you
to
wanted
about,
to.
skip to about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put them to sleep.
Sure. Roll me your cast a spell.
9. Yay.
9.
And
What
it's 1d4
is your
of them.
2?
What is my drawback?
Yes.
I will forget how to cast sleep because we are not in position to draw more attention.
Yeah. 2 of them drop immediately. Is one of them the one holding the mandolin?
No.
Okay. That one is super surprising. Tries to pull back, and his tongue is kind of stuck between 2 of the strings. And the one next to him is like trying to get up and run off. So unless anybody was going to stop him, he's going to get the F out.
Sorry, so the
Okay.
party split up?
Oh, that-
Yes, I think Drawley and Thrognar and Killian went north.
Okay.
Um,
So
All right.
team,
Yeah,
team
I'll-
actual elves are the purple car?
maybe.
Actual also the blue car team filled with the elven spirit is the purple car. Yeah,
Smells like elven
I'll run into the kobold that still has the mandolin, like unarmed but not letting it. I'm gonna try to catch it.
Okay, it's he's like scrambling backwards and he has no idea what to do because first off, you're a giant, and second off, his tongue is stuck in a guitar he stole.
Hand over the mandolin, the guitar, the instrument.
Give me the guitar.
Stay still. We can take it from you without
Your
cutting
lord
off your head.
gave it to me.
Does everyone
So
try
he's
to?
just cowering?
Yeah, he's kind of backing away.
Oh, can I make like a? Can I try to reason with him? Like, just give me the guitar.
Yeah, give me a Defy Danger Charisma.
Ah, Jesus.
Knocking up the XP tonight.
He's gonna try and like pick the mandolin up and run away with it.
Alright, then I'm gonna sweep his legs out from under him.
Okay, give me a hack and slash. You know what a failure was gonna be. He lands on the mandolin. This one,
Yeah.
he's knocked out, and the mandolin lands on him, and his tongue pops free.
Nice. I grab the mandolin and kick him further down the tunnel.
Okay, he gets up and does the yape yape yape, and then runs away, and you guys have a mandolin now.
Victory.
No. Let us leave this place. I feel sullied.
Yes. Ragnar, good teamwork.
Good job, everyone.
All right,
Both
so
be praised.
you all regroup, and on the way out, you see some members of the Blue Sapphires. Was that the Blue Sapphire Order or something like that? Sapphire
Sapphire
Order.
Council.
Yeah.
Sapphire Council, because blue is the color of
Yeah.
sapphires anyway. Shut up, me. Yeah, you see a few of them, and none of the ones that you've met before, really, for any extended period of time. But they acknowledge your presence, and they say, "How goes it? How's the hunting down here? Find any relics or anything interesting?"
Oh, not really today. You might look out for a teleporting mind flayer. I'm sure you'll be fine.
A what now?
Interesting is one way.
It should only be able to teleport the once.
It depends on one's definition of interesting.
It's not so much the number of times that it can teleport, my dude. It's the fact that it can teleport in the first place.
Well, that was apparently unavoidable. And I'll like shoot a glance at the wizard.
Oh man, Killian.
Hey, I
wearing
wasn't gonna be.
daggers.
I wasn't sacrificing myself for you guys. You wouldn't do the same for me.
Don't be so sure of yourself. Though now I'm not too sure either.
Well,
Anyway, just be aware.
we'll definitely keep it in mind. That's really not good. The whole
It's really not.
No.
you know they flay mines, right? Like it's in the name, but it's
Oh, yeah,
not
no,
like a
we-
joke. It's not like
No, we-
calling
we-
a giant person tiny. Like they will for real like fuck your brain up.
Strong of will.
Well, they had pretty much all these guys. I made a bad deal.
Yeah. Just it's. I mean, it's too late now, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's what
My name's
company?
Carl, by the way.
What company are you with? Just
You're with the green
Somebody with the green cloaks, yes.
Yeah, what are we even called? Do we have a name yet?
Well, see, my robe is now green cloak, and
Oh my god.
I gesture to it.
Oh my god, you're wearing a green coat.
Oh my god, you're glorious.
So that goes on your list of bad decisions made.
Oh yes,
Um,
I am having a terrible day.
Right. Well,
Yes, today.
I mean, we're
Well, I don't actually say with the green cloaks. I just
Have a green cloak and don't
Yes.
acknowledge it.
By implication.
Look. I mean, we're not on the best terms with the Green Cloaks, but we're gonna have to file a complaint with your manager because this is some pretty whack shit you did.
I am the manager. What do you
Trail.
want?
Yeah, I was gonna say Trail. They say you're the
Okay, let's-
captain. Like, put the feathers we gave you in your hair.
You're gonna do this in front of them?
Yeah, just like sticking.
let's just leave.
Look, we got some relics to find. Good luck,
Everyone,
guys.
you
You're gonna,
think people-
you're gonna need it.
You think they,
Hey, so
You
I
think
thought
you
just gonna
can
start
carry
like
yourself?
pushing all these people like past the blue sapphires. Like,
Yes,
okay,
this is
yeah,
what-
it sounds like you're very busy. We've got to get back to the guild hall to file our report about our delving adventures.
We'll make sure he's dealt with.
Isn't
Mhm.
this the North team?
Also, Patches is
I just
helping.
I
push
just
because
regrouped
Patches is
everybody
there.
back together.
Oh, okay.
on the way out.
I'm so sorry. I blame
Run
Thunder.
away.
No, it's getting late. It's fine. So what we're gonna do is now that you guys are topside, let's say.
Hold on. As we push past them, I give them the traditional elven goodbye that I was taught earlier in the session.
What's the traditional elven goodbye?
We just
I taught him. No, I taught him that the traditional elven goodbye is Elvish for "go fuck yourself."
Yeah, that's the biggest line you caught it.
Fuck you, San Diego.
The elves in the party were very helpful for Thrognar in his studies of elvenism.
So like,
We taught him some wonderful phrase.
so from around the corner, Thrognar basically says, "Go fuck yourself," and you hear, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Drognar, thank you.
And Thrognar will
I'm not-
look knowingly at Rona and like nod his head.
I'm probably like
At least I'm not the
keeled
only
over
fuck
crying.
up
Trying to desperately
Julian
not
kinda
to
smirks
laugh
a
and
little bit
nod
as
at
they
him
move away towards the
approvingly.
exit after that.
Hey, so does any of you have that?
That's the thing.
Does any of you have that weird chip thing in your arm?
Killian,
Yeah, kill
Oh no,
you.
does.
that's what I was talking about when I was talking about the Mark of Faith.
Yep. Okay. Are you two the last ones to leave the dungeon?
I think they were first.
Okay.
Sure.
Like as you get on the ladder, you're climbing your way up, and you're most of the way up, and it says identity verified, choose destination, and you guys are all the way up the ladder, so you really don't hear it, but yeah, the camera kind of pans to it, and just right next to that grate, right next to the ladder, is a blinking red eye that seems to be scanning back and forth, and awaiting some sort of response.
I'd probably notify who would be the second going up, like Killian.
Yeah.
I probably
Killian, you're the
grab on
response.
his
A
robe.
voice from the divine!
We'll investigate this further next time. Because for now, we're like 15 minutes past my hard cutoff. Due to technical difficulties,
Yeah.
let's say.
Yeah.
So let's do the end of the session stuff. Does anybody feel like any of their flags were triggered tonight? And if so, by who?
None of mine.
Not really.
Rona raced me once.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did do that. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I think that's.
I mean, the
pretty much
mildly
it.
triggered brave,
I mean-
if that's a thing. But
Which one?
After the fact, they didn't like my plans, but
Yeah,
That was
I would
really
say
bad.
that I would say the bad magic plan may take effect on that one. Because
We have no way to tell him, no, this plan is dumb, don't do it.
yeah, you
We
kind of did it
also
beforehand.
we all combined our forces to shut down the existence of Fireball.
which turns out
Oh,
we
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But that was you
Although we
guys
need sleep as
shutting down
well.
a good wizard plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need two. You need the ones where we talk you out of a bad plan. You also need the one where we talk you out of a good plan.
for once,
Um,
Fireball would have been the good idea here.
Yep.
In hindsight,
Was there
Well-
anybody else who had one that was triggered?
No, we kept to ourselves a lot this session.
Well, there was
Yeah,
a whole
we
lot
kinda
of
did.
there was a lot of side scenes, which I'm gonna cut
Yeah.
back on in the future. But it was a thing that I thought of and I wanted to use because I felt like it worked here.
I think if you do it for like 1 or 2 people, it's okay. When everybody has a side scene,
Yeah. Yeah, it worked better for the quick, like, hey, here's what you see. You can explain it to people if you want to, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Um,
That was,
yeah.
okay.
that would be the way.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the future ones. All right.
We
Alignment.
know something new and interesting about the world.
We're not there yet, damn it. Alignment. Did anybody fulfill their alignment? And if so, what is your alignment?
I did help in Animal Spirit of the Wild in my side. I helped Patches.
Yeah, that's true.
I got stabbed trying to protect fake people.
That's true.
He only engaged himself following the precepts of Benanki. His vision.
That's true.
I used magic to help someone. Not the right someone, but
Help!
Yeah, sure. It's
oh god. I was expecting a no, but I'll take it.
Nope.
Technicalities. Dude, you truck in the basic forces of the cosmos. They are alignment agnostic.
I wanted to help someone or something grow, but we ran out of time.
Yeah. I did not fulfill my alignment.
What is yours for the vampire?
Yeah, that's a
It-
question.
So lawful, drink only when necessary and only what you need. And
You
I
did
did
drink
not
out
do
of that
that.
dude just because you wanted to turn him.
Yeah, just kind of because he was there and annoying you.
But you know what?
Yeah.
because he got the wrong idea of what I wanted from him.
You did get blood all over your face and not flip out and drink Thrognar. So
Yeah.
I'll say take one for that.
Yeah, okay.
Not just because Thrognar would have throttled you.
If he ever snapped out of it.
Yeah, kill. Oh man, that would have been.
No, I mean, like, so ignoring that little hiccup with Mason, she only does it if people consent, but Mason kind of worded it in a weird way, like he was consenting, but he didn't really understand it.
Wow, that's problematic. Anyways,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, yeah, there's all sorts of
We're,
issues with
we're
that
gonna have
whole
to print out
thing.
some pamphlets from HR on what consent is and is
Uh-huh.
not. I have a
Hey, maybe we
YouTube
should
video for
make-
Jordan to watch.
Maybe I should ask Dunwald how consent works.
Jesus Christ.
Because Dunwald said he knows how consent works.
Hey, you know, for one black coin, death will bring a soul that you can talk to for a minute. If you want to sass talk him and then send him back to hell.
Oh my
That
God,
wasn't
that's
true, but
such-
now it kind of is, so we'll keep that in mind for the future.
Oh my God.
I
Why would you say that? I want to do that right now, but we're running out of time.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
There's
Yeah.
no
A mind flayer
way.
can teleport?
Yes, there's no
Teleport
teleport
my
mind
flare.
flare.
Does it really count as learning something new and important if you're the one who caused it?
Ragnar learned so much about elvenism.
What about
Are
just the
is
mind
very
flayer?
culturally-
We learned that mind flayers can use scrolls.
Let's say mind flayers are
We learned-
horrifying. That's-
Yeah, mind flayers are a thing.
Is that new
The
info?
shopkeeper is a weird.
Yeah, no, we learned all sorts of weird shit about the shopkeeper.
Did you share that with the rest of the group?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
shopkeeper-
Yeah.
Then yes,
Fire
you learned.
sign off
Pretty
that.
new.
You
It was
learned that
weird,
there is
thing.
something that can disguise itself as other people and like conduct business with folks, which could possibly have troubling implications topside.
Creepy as shit.
Great.
They live.
Okay.
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
So does that?
No.
So did that?
You did end up
experience?
not. Yes, the something new counts.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you. I mean, you guys didn't die to the mind flayer, and he's kind of a big deal. So yes,
Okay.
but you did
Yes.
not loot a
Okay.
memorable treasure.
No, mandolin. We got a mandolin.
Yeah, but
It's not a cool mandolin.
yeah,
Yes,
it's like a
not-
regular ass mandolin
Oh.
that you gave back to a guy. So I don't know if that counts as loot.
On the learning something about the world, we did learn that there's a secret passage that responds to.
Oh yeah.
Right at the very end.
That's true. Yep. Okay. So I mean, you still only get 1 XP, but you did learn
Yeah,
two
no,
cool
I'm
things.
just saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
To make it legitimate.
Yep. All right. Well, first off, I want to thank all of you folks for showing up and kind of working with me through some little experimental things I wanted to try. Hopefully, you had fun with the shenanigans, and I would also like to thank all the people at home who listened to or watched all of this. And we will be back not next week, but the week after. We'll have another session. Next week, Jordan is going to try on her DMing pants for a little
Is that what
small
they are?
group, and then
Yeah.
if she likes it, we may have 3 rotating DMs and go from there, which may mean more sessions and more shenanigans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yay!
I am down for this.
Yes.
Pants
I'm
and
good
not
at
a hat.
shenanigans.
Well, hats, they mess up your hair, but everybody likes I hate pants. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing. Good
Everybody
night,
has
everybody.
pants,
It
though.
is
Good
late.
night.
Stop
Bye-bye.
streaming.